All right, welcome back to Mashiro-iro Symphony. Love is Pure White, remake for HG, and we're gonna continue where we left off.
ロードするのははいしたわよ。アイリさん、お助けください。テストが来ちゃいますよ。泣き言言ってる暇あったら勉強しなさい。勉強の仕方は前に教えたでしょ。やることはしっかりやらないとね。慎吾。
If you say so, I reply, my own face red. She's not wrong though. The tests are getting close.
またテストかよ。
ついこの前中間済ませた気するのにな。
It looks like rain outside, and it's pretty overcast in here too. Airi always takes tests seriously.
コピーはこれでよしと。あとはノルマを作成して。
With her back straight, she's creating the perfect studying environment.
付き合ってくれてありがとう、慎吾。
No worries. I can handle this
つ
much.
いでにもう一ついい？購買行ってノートも見繕わないと。
Won't they be expensive here at Yui Hime?
学園用よ。部屋ではチラシの裏。
Damn, man.
ともかくそんな感じでさあ行きましょう。
あらアイリー、またシンゴちゃんと一緒なのね。
勉強もちゃんとしてます。きちんと計画立てて抜かりなく。
We do indeed have a plan, and after returning to Airi's place, we immediately start to study.
慎吾、わかんないところあったら声かけてね。
I will. Thanks. Even when talking to me, she doesn't look away from her books. I'm studying along as best as I can, but watching her at work really does feel like the top student.
考えろアイリー、考えろ。この問題に時間かけてられない。よしよし、次あと20ページ20ページ。
The top student, being chased by some kind of study-related demon perhaps. Her pen is flying over the pages at an incredible speed as she tries to meet the quota she has set herself. And then... Almost exactly as the clock reaches 10 p.m., she lays down her pen, happy to have crossed the goal line. That was pretty impressive. She certainly beat the volume I was able to put down.
今日は10時までにここまでやるって決めてたもの。やることはきちんとやらないと。アンジにも昼間言ったしね。慎吾はできた？
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm zooming along. Not quite at your speed, but still.
私と慎吾は狙う順位が違うもの。時間決めて集中してできたのなら言うことなしよ。
Airi sits herself down in front of me. Her face is turning red again, with her hand pressed to her lips as she wiggles around. That's why she was so desperate to wait for 10 p.m. Thinking about it again. At least she sets targets, you know. She still does her routine first before anything fun.
やることきちんとやったから。慎吾。
The hobby, I guess. Yes? Her expression is making my heart race. The tests really are almost upon us. We want to do the deed, but can't quite get there. We're still on the way. Like two pairs of lips, wanting to be pressed together. Almost there. Almost.
もう一つのやること。
Huh? I find her quickly standing up, then quickly getting down to the second task for the night. What? They moved to the next day and not even tell us what the second task is? All right.
ったらセナさんみたいに成績良くなるのかな。なんかテスト勉強の秘訣とかってあるの？
時間を有効に使う。
説得力高っ。
Airi is taking Wednesday as seriously as any day of the weekend, even as Monday and the tests creep closer. She might be even more serious than normal. Even as she gives her reply, she hasn't stopped studying.
セナさんはほんと真面目だよな。ウリュウお前よくもまああんな子を落としたっつうか。
You tell me. I can only laugh that comment off. I've seen how serious she gets about everything.
そんな真面目だとやっぱりテスト終わるまではしばらくウリュウ君とは。
それは
うろたえた。
そっちもちゃんと時間取ってるんだ。
なるほど、時間を有効に使ってるってわけだ。
あんたたちも時間を有効に使いなさい。
Well, you know, it's a good way to get motivated. It's a two birds, one stone. I have to learn to be efficient so I have time to do stuff with my, maybe the
ウリュウ君
no commento from me. Although sometimes comments about me do throw her off her game. During the daytime, though, she's generally serious, really dedicated studying for the test. Night is a different story. Airi. When she sees me, she rushes over and grabs my arm.
シンゴだ。
Everyone is looking at
ク
us.
リスマス近くてカップル多いから平気よ。
Is that a good excuse? What? Just because everyone's a couple and they're about to do some random ass stuff in the park, if you know what I mean.
それにバイトの帰り彼氏に迎えに来てもらえた彼女の嬉しさったらわかる？胸が弾んで踊るのよ。すごいんだから。シンゴ腕が冷えてるわね。
I really wish
すぐに温めてあげる。
I really wish they mentioned what her part-time job is, but I don't think it's not that relevant. So, some of the other characters, you actually find out what their part-time job is, but I guess it's so not relevant in her story that, you know, it could be a blanket comedy job or at the bar or like some random ass temporary office worker job. I don't know, man. I don't know what high schoolers can do as a part-time job. Anyway. At night, when we're alone, Airi has come to rely on me completely. You shouldn't be working so hard before the test.
シンゴも迎えに来てくれてありがとう。こういうのシンゴって絶対欠かさないわよね。
I mean,
そんなマメなところも好きよ。なんかすごく愛されてる気がするわ。
I'm glad I turned out this way. It feels like, being with Airi, I can come to appreciate myself. You say things like that a lot, Airi. I like it.
愛されてる気する？
Maybe not quite enough yet. I cover my embarrassment.
じゃあ部屋に着くまで腕離さない。
Airi chuckles, enjoying the banter as well.
行きましょう。
Yeah. Walking together makes my heart soar. It's past 10 by now. The past few days, she was spending this time studying to hit her quota.
今日はバイトあるの分かってたから、その分昼間一生懸命やって済ませたの。
Airi looks red as she reports this. I saw you. Really working
だ
hard.
から
You don't need to study anymore today. Which means
口でシンゴのさせて。
I knew it. They always try to reach the quota, the study quota, then proceeds to use their mouth. All right. I guess that's motivation. Yeah, I'll get motivated to study. Never mind. Let's go.
何よ。
Just thinking how into this you are getting. How into sex. Saw my cock yesterday. The day before. And she wants it again today. Well, you know, I guess she needs her nutrition, if you know what I mean. In fact, she pushed herself extra hard in the daytime to make my cock sucking time tonight. That was one of the reasons I was getting so turned on. Watching her work during the afternoon. Working hard. I can think like she's working so hard so I get some release at the night. I mean, I've been feeling that the last 3 days.
てるわよ。
Airi is aware of her own feelings, turning red enough to give off steam and sounding a little pouty.
一度決めたこと中途半端なままにしてるの。
Well, it helps with the stress. You've been doing a pretty good job so far. I remember Monday night and how we finished up. Airi, sounding so sexy, her face and hair covered with my cum as she asked me to go these letters. Oh my god.
バカ違うわよ。慎吾のバカ。慎吾に捧げることよ。
Oh, yeah, technically they haven't done it all the way yet. Oh, yeah. That's a thing. Yeah.
テストが始まっちゃう前に慎吾にあげたいから。
I had this thought actually. A good way to get motivated to do well with tests. I actually thought about this. I was like, we have to score this high, or else we won't get to do it. Oh yeah, I've been through that shit before. Anyway, never mind. Let's go to you. I know that too. I know it. But hearing it said makes my entire body shudder. We're on the way to doing it. And then work out the first time. You know, for all the studying, they should have learned that shit. Anyway, since then, each day, we've been tracking out our first time together. Our first time isn't just one night. It's still going. Slowly, surely over days and days. And yet, also with a deadline, pushing us toward finally doing the deed. Airi. I draw Airi toward me, holding her head to my thumping chest.
慎
You want to do it again tonight?
吾させてって言ったわ。
I know, and it makes me really happy to hear that. I want you to do it. All right. Just the usual disclaimer. I'm gonna do a cut. I realized her chin and gives me a kiss.
バカバカバカ。私だってそうよ。だからするの。
We hold each other, pressing our bodies into each other, gradually losing ourselves.
慎吾のどんどん覚えてきてるんだから。
Heading toward the secret, sweet act between two lovers. Oh, I guess this whole flashbang thing is the cutting point. All right. In preparation for the night of union, that all right. The comment about the H scene. So they finally did it. They finally did it. My guy finally did it. Nice. They I can see the HD remake stuff going on. Like, if you ever played 9 and saw the age scenes, you know how some scenes are animated, so they actually got that going. So I was like, damn, and that's the remake part I wanted. Yeah, that should be that should be a norm, man. That should be a norm. But one of my gripes about the age scene is like, so okay, so they started with like a blowjob and all, and then they moved to like penetration and shit. My issue is that like, so Tiga releases it in her mouth, and in the most, you know, for some reason, when they do it in the mouth, for they gotta show some cum in the face and all that shit. I'm like, obviously in real life, they, you know, it's all inside the mouth and it gets swallowed and shit. But like, you know, they kind of put that in the, they put some on the face, so you know, they, that's how it went. And then in the next scene, so they were doing it, uh she still has some of his cum in her face. I'm like, you know, I know I'm reading Erica and looking at like some anti shit, man, but like, that kind of, you know, it kind of destroys my immersion a little, because like she would have cleaned up or or something. I don't know, man. It feels like, kind of feels I don't know, man. I don't want to push my own personal. Nah, I still think that, you know, if you move on from like one position to another, and she's still kind of dirty from your seed and all, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Whatever. Sorry. Okay, that's a weird gripe. That's a very weird gripe. It's a weird gripe. Okay, I'm a man with standards. A man with standards, man. Because the whole story has good immersion and execution so far, but it, like, during the sex scene, I'm like, she would have at least cleaned up, or she would have swallowed it all. Anyway, never mind. That was a weird gripe. Anyway, they finally did it. They finally did it. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. They finally did it. Okay, okay. Let's continue. But I like the upgrade. At least they have like the modern palette shit going on. The sex scene is animated, so to speak. That should become the norm. The ends. All right. All right, let's continue reading. Awaken from a pleasant slumber. Airi. I feel her warmth at my side all night long, meaning I notice her missing right away. I sit up seeking her out. Okay, this should be fine, right? Or I have to cut this out. A naked Airi is moving around the room. Oh shit, I have to cut it. Airi turns bright red and turns to hide her body. I wonder if I can cut this. I wonder if I can cut that part, because so Airi was naked. And actually, she turned around. I have to cut that out. It's probably fine from the back. It's not good from the front. You know what? I'll just cut it out. I can't stop myself from kissing her. Airi tenses up for a moment, and then quickly settles down. Her lips press longingly toward mine. Airi. When our passionate kiss finishes, Airi's eyes are moist.
無断外泊
Alright, guys, I had to cut I had to cut some scenes because Airi was naked. I think so basically I wouldn't call what their conversation and the morning after is like plot relevant. It's more like character development. I feel like it's a milestone for character development considering they were talking about like how closer they got and all, and you know what, maybe I could scroll the conversation.
バックログ
Let's look that. Okay, we can do that. Oh yeah, we can do that. Okay, where do we? I'm just gonna speed through this. All right, so she's naked. He wakes up. Airi's naked. Okay, not too important. There's some part I felt that was very character development important. Back then. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, we're close. Okay, here we go. It's like I've completely exposed myself to you, Shingo. I've done the same. Okay. That line's important. Considering you know how Airi is. Then we completely expose ourselves each to the other. Remember how yeah. Well, we already know Airi being like soon there and shit and all, you know. Shingo is also, it's also important for Shingo because you know he was a arm's length kind of guy. Sharing everything of ourselves without hiding anything. It's like we're merging together. Well, you could take this as like some random ass line about them having sex, but you know the symbolism of sex and it being a one person and all. Although one way to think about it is, you know how much Airi wants to be like Shingo at some point earlier. So, well, this is literally, but like you know, um, just something I kind of connect to that. When I feel good, so do you. No, I see that. They're coming to an understanding. Our genitals a little different in shape, coming together almost without mattering. This is okay. You can also take this literally. They were having sex, but like you know the whole thing about like their differences and all. You know, you know how this story was all about like at least the route was like about like differences between men and women and all. Okay. Okay, this is just sweet talk. Yeah, all right. All right. That's all you need to know. That I felt that was like a character development milestone. I mean, it was interspersed in the middle of like after sex, the morning after sex talk. But like for me it's like you know, two people who have trouble being open to other people and all their true selves. And then also what was the thing I was
バ
thinking
ックロ
about?
グ
Fuck. Anyways, let's keep it at that right now. Anyway, when I finally make it home, that's Sakura's cold welcome. In the end, I get ready and head for school with Sakura. I really am sorry. I'll be more careful in the future, okay,
お
Sakura?
兄ちゃんは不良
Sakura?
アリちゃんウリュウくん来たよ
Huh? When we reach the park steps, I notice Airi and Ama senpai standing there
おは
together.
ようウリュウくんさくなちゃん。
What are the two of you doing here?
アイリちゃんがウリュウくんをここで待ってるって言うから。
And I really like Miu senpai being here as well. She could have just went to school, but like she decided to chill out with Airi. I look over at her to see Airi smiling. You took so long, you dummy. I just wanted to see your face. It's strange. We haven't said anything, haven't touched, but it's like I can read her feelings. Oh yeah, that's relevant to what I was talking about earlier. Okay, well, let's go. Maybe it's like Airi said. This is how things turn out for a boy and a girl. No, the very understanding senpai.
ねえねえさくなちゃん、なんか二人夫婦みたいだね。目と目で会話してる。これってやっぱりあれなのかな。私はいくらか推測材料がありますけど、さすがにそれはちょっとイエスと一緒だよねそれ。
聞こえてますよアマハ先輩。
クスクス。
サクの
あら
After taking off our outdoor shorts? Shoes? What the fuck? The shoes. We bump into the principal.
おはようございますセナ先生。おはようございます。
I like how they call her Sena Sensei. I was like, maybe she is also a teacher when she's not the Gakuincho.
おはよう
That's all the Gakuincho says, and then she immediately walks away.
珍しいね。あんなにそっけないの。
Yes, I guess so. Airi is here as well. She'd normally try and mess with her, at least a little. I wonder what's gotten into her. I look at Airi, puzzled. My girlfriend is glaring off in the direction that Gakuincho left. Her face is stiff. The fingers on her right hand are jittering nervously. I can tell she wants to hold my hand. I move over and take her hand in mine. She gives me a smile, looking somewhat reassured. She squeezes my hand back. We're still talking without words. This is how things turn out for a boy and a girl. Alright, that conversation is important after all. After being literally joined together. Now they develop that that level of understanding. Anyway. Which only makes more sense. Airi looks back toward the Gakuincho again. I do the same, following her lead. This is how things turn out for a boy and a girl. But what about a girl and a girl? All right, that's an interesting thing. I think, although I can imagine that will be interpreted between Airi and her mom. But like, oh, it looks like the story is now heading towards that kind of direction regarding her mom and her. Sorry to disturb you. Ah, you got started without me. When I come inside, Airi is already scribbling
テ
away.
ストいよいよあさってからだものね。
Our first time was a success. For the last few days, Airi has switched over completely to study mode. She has a pile of reference books in front of her and has been working hard since before I arrived. You really are such a hard worker, Airi.
当たり前よ。
Airi gives a snort as she answers my distracted comments.
セナアイリよ。
Serious, stubborn, and always working hard. The top student and star of the class. But I know that she's more than that too. Yeah, keep going.
そう言ってもらえるの嬉しい。ごめんね。
About what? Ah, let me get in there with you.
あれっきりで。
Bruh. Priorities right now. Priorities. No, that's okay.
でもね、本当慎吾には大変申し訳ないんだけど、 スト終わるまではいやらしいことはなしにしましょう。
Why does she make it sound like Shingo's always fucking horny right now? What the hell? I think my man can handle a few days of not having it. The payoff's good when the tests are over. And we did well in the tests. I don't know, man. No one. It's as if she implied Shingo couldn't handle the marshmallow test, man. Delayed gratification. Anyway, we haven't had sex since our first time, but Airi doesn't need to get so serious about it. I know, I understand that much. Oh yeah, it's her thing. She's too serious about things, but it's a weird assumption to have, though. I mean, it's a weird assumption to have for someone who supposedly understands her partner well enough. Did I read this? Anyway, I know. I understand that much.
ありがとう。
I want to, but there's no helping it. We've done it. That knowledge is enough for me, for that moment. From that point of view, I'm really happy we got it done before the test started.
まだちょっと痛いし。
Hey, don't say that.
どうして？
Sorry. It makes you want to hug you.
さあ、勉強しましょう。これで下手にキスとかしちゃったら、私もう戻れなくなっちゃうわ。
That's true. It doesn't take much to set you up, Airi.
シンゴこそすぐ大きくしちゃうくせに。
Guys, you can handle it by yourselves until then, man. Thank you. Thank you for everyone.
エッチ。知ってるんだからね、私だけは。
Airi is working hard anyway. I can't leave her to struggle alone. As her strategy and the class scene, I take out my own writing gear and start to study as well.
シンゴが頑張ってくれると、私も張り合いが出るわ。よし。
Airi redoubles her
テスト
efforts.
結果、見てなさいよ。
That comment lodges like a knife in my chest. Okay, that's a that's a good comment. You'll see when the test results are in. Oh, is that how I reinterpreted the exchange she had with her mom? She didn't even say something at all, right? That is actually also new, but it's interesting that she commented that. Okay. Anyway.
ご飯炊けたみたいね。シンゴ、もうちょっとだけごめん。これ終わったら小分けにしちゃいたいの。
Airi pops her head out from behind the door to the back at the sound of the cooker. I guess she's been cleaning in there.
ま
Yeah,
とめて炊いて小分けにして冷凍しておくといろいろ助かるし楽なのよ。
that's exactly what I do. I felt that. Between bouts of studying, Airi is also trying to finish her chores around the house. It's not easy, living alone. Yeah, meal prep. It's a good thing I don't need to worry about that this weekend. I still have a lot of curry and rice. Although I did a lot of delivery last night, so that's a thing. Anyway, she also got her job to think about. And yet she also studies and maintains her spot as the school's top student. I can handle the rice if you want.
ありがとう、助かる。お茶碗一杯分をラップして置いといて。粗熱取れてから冷凍庫に入れるから。
She really does work so hard. Airi has done all of this on her own for so long. I have to help her now, however I can. I want to support her in all of her efforts. As a man, as her strategy, and that only sounds not normal. But you'll see, Akasan, when the test results are in. Is all this hard work just her way to get at her mother? The way I interpret that is okay. I'm not 100% sure if it's something that she established before she left home, because she left home and she wanted to prove herself or something, or that was something she that was like the invisible exchange she had with her mom, and you know, it's normal to start to worry about someone who's a achiever who might get too distracted because they got into a relationship and all. I mean, it happens a lot. So especially, but in Airi's case, it's really more sensitive because you know, she's a top student. It's very obvious if something goes wrong because a lot of people know she got in a relationship. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Mata ashita, Airi.
ちょっと待って。
Huh?
おやすみなさい、シンゴ。
Ah. Oyasumi nasai. Shingo turned bright red. He's weak to surprise at that. So
普
cute.
段は私を甘えさせてくれるくせに。もう大好き。大好きよ。
This is where all my energy comes from now. I'm not alone anymore. I got a man I love, and I'm giving everything to
よ
him.
し。
Remembering the soft sensation of his lips, I find my second wind and get back to study. Actually, there's also one more thing I'm also kind of wondering if it's going to happen in this route. It's kind of given that there's a lot of emphasis that Airi is working very hard. I have a feeling it's a common trope if you know a character who's working hard, suddenly got something new in her life, and then she still tries to balance these things. One is she could crash and burn. Actually, that's a yeah, no, okay. No. That's the thing I was worried about if she's going to crash and burn. Let's see how this works out. My studies are going well. I can feel the knowledge, feel the concentration. That's the way. I'll be top again this time.
寒。
I shiver in the cold for a moment. It's much colder
母
tonight.
さん、ちゃんと暖かくしてるかしら。
For some reason, I think about my
た
cousin.
まには電話でもしてみようかしら。
I feel like doing it now, actually. I wonder why. But I can't deny the feeling.
もしもし、
あの、アイリで。
何よこんな時間に。
Her voice is curt. My back snaps up straight.
ね
要件は？
その、ちょっと気になって。今晩冷えるから。
そんな要件で電話してくるなんて珍しいわね。しかもこんなテスト前みたいな時期に。
I know all of that. I don't really understand this myself. But there's no reason to be like that about
そ
it.
っちこそどうなの？しっかりやってんの？
当たり前でしょ。母さんじゃないんだから。
話終わり？
うん。
じゃあ切るわよ。
She ends the call. I'm so angry. I tossed the silent phone down onto the
そっ
bed.
ちこそどうなの？しっかりやってんの？
I take a breath and pick my pen up again. I wish they translated what she just said, because she could be talking, right? Even as she threw her phone.
しっかりやってるわよ。
I start writing again, like something is propelling me forward.
そういう約束だったもの。
Oh, what that promise? What is that promise? I stated the conditions.
私には真面目にやることくらいしか取り柄がないんだから。
Okay, this is interesting. Although I really wish they kind of established that a little bit more earlier. So it's like, or some form of foreshadowing. I mean, some foreshadowing that there's some conditions involved with whatever she's doing. I mean, a stronger foreshadowing, because we know she works hard and all that, and I don't know, man. I'm trying to think of other potential foreshadowing about like she got to live by herself alone, but there's obviously a catch. But like I tried to think earlier in the route if there were something like that, but I can't think of any right now. That's why I guess I'm saying I wish there was that foreshadowing a little bit earlier, way earlier. Or like she briefly mentions it very early on the route, then we forget about it, and then we're reminded, oh, that's a thing. Anyway, I'll see you later. I call out to Sakura as I
今
leave.
日も愛理のところ
That's right. She's not wrong, but the way she puts that again, it makes me feel a little bit shy. You want to come along, Sakura?
私野暮じゃないつもり
I'm not going just for, okay. Although it's nice to be able to spend time alone together. But this is the time to do what must be done. Airi will be studying hard again today. I need to do the same.
あ慎吾
I knew it. Her coughing, like the moment she said she felt cold, I was like, oh shit. This is the crash and burn I was thinking about, man. This is the crash and burn I was thinking about. Hey, hold on. Are you okay? I rush over to her. Irene looks in really bad shape. Kaze?
かもちょっと不覚にも昨日こたつで寝ちゃったもんで多分
Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Not again.
ずっとテスト勉強してたんだけどいつの間にか
Not hard to imagine that scene. He was working hard during the daytime too. You should get some rest, man. More counterproductive to try to study when you're that sick. Okay, you need to take the day off. I gently prompt her, rubbing her back as she coughs again. Even through her clothes, Airi feels really hot. However,
そんなことできるわけないでしょ明日からテスト始まるのよ
Airi knocks back the idea.
そうよ問題時途中だったの慎吾もほら座りなさいよ
Alright, it sounds like she was studying right up until I got here. She's barely keeping to her feet. Jingo, you fucking allowed her to continue studying? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? This is not good. You should have forced her to get some rest, because if you keep her as sick, if she doesn't rest, she might even be too sick to even take the test tomorrow. What the fuck? Airi, hey, Airi. You've been pushing yourself too hard. You need to take a break.
しつこいわよ勉強の邪魔しないで
No matter what I say to her, Airi won't take a break. She's continuing to study even now. Bro, this is the time to be. Bro, this is the time to assert your.
もうしっかり回りなさいよ私の頭
It sounds like she's getting worse and worse. Her face is pale and her body shaking so hard she can barely write. Airi,
やだ
why are you doing this?
私は学年首位取らなきゃいけないんだもの
My voice raised a little, and Airi responds with her own voice going even higher. I look at Airi as she grits her teeth.
慎吾も私と母さんが話してるの聞いたことあるでしょ
Airi is barely forcing each word out.
成績を維持するっていう約束で私一人暮らしさせてもらってるのよ
Maybe they said it earlier that I don't remember.
それなのに風邪ひいたぐらいでテスト勉強をおろそかになんてできないわよ
Sounds like Airi's pride talking, or maybe she's just being stubborn. In any case, I can feel it. off her in waves. But Airi is here, moaning in pain right in front of me, coughing as she still tries to write with her pen. Not so long ago, I wouldn't have done anything. I would have respected her feelings and never made any kind of move. Enough! Bed! I shout at her. I'm not that person anymore. This isn't about reading the room. I'm worried about Airi and have to speak up. My guy grew up, man. My guy grew up. In fact, I'm probably the only one who can say this to her. You need to sleep.
何よもう。分かったわよ。ちょっとだけだからね。3時間だけ。そしたら起きるからね。3時間だけだから。
Non-negotiable. You sleep more than that. Airi grudgingly gets into bed. I give a small nod. Airi clearly isn't doing well because she falls asleep immediately. Even after 3 hours, she's still sleeping. I'm at her side the whole time, applying damp towels and wiping away her sweat. I had no plans to wake her, of course. I'm going to just let her sleep. She's clearly suffering, even asleep. She's so stubborn, too. My chest is aching. It feels like I can't breathe either. I feel the same kind of vibe from her now as I often did when we first met. A clear taut tension, which feels raised at any moment. Yeah. I gently stroke her hair. That tension that always accompanied this girl, Airi Senna. The tension that has always existed with her mom, the Gakuin-cho. That thought means I can't mess around anymore. I take out my phone. Hey, Angie, sorry for the sudden call, but do you have a way to reach the Gakuin-cho? Can you share it with me? Airi is sick and bad, so I need to get in touch with her, Okasan. I'm outside making a call. It feels like I need to let her know what's going on. Angie tells me the Gakuin-cho is still at school. I call them up and have them connect me. Hello, Gakuin-cho. This is Uryu. Sorry for the sudden call. Over the phone, at least, she gets right to the point. I pause for a moment, thinking about the phrasing. There's something I need to tell you. Airi's in bed, sick. I'm sure it's just a cold, so I don't think you need to worry too much. She's been pushing herself very hard with her studies. Of course, I'm getting in touch because she's Airi's guardian. But more than that, I also want to know how she's going to react. Wait, something wrong with my audio. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. One day I'll figure out how to fix the audio issue I have on my end. But whatever. Anyway, let's go. Airi is being very stubborn, to be honest. She seems quite fixated on you. It still doesn't sit right with me. Why these two don't get along? Gakuin-cho, do you think... It cuts through my bladder. No, I thought this was for the best. That's the only answer I can provide. Oh, she's taking a hard stance, the tough mom approach. Ranka wants to hear Airi say it. Oh, wait, the term was tough love. Anyway, I see. Her voice is quiet, perhaps with a sigh mixed in. That's the last word on the matter, almost. I think, yeah, I think Ranka's goal is to get Airi to be, Airi to reach out to Ranka on her own rather than like this, rather than Shingo doing it. Because that would, I guess that would be that would be a real major change on Airi, that she could rely on others aside from herself and, well, currently Shingo, but like she can rely on other people too, I guess. That's the last word. She ends the call.
お兄ちゃん
When I return, Sakura looks up. She's been caring for Airi while I was outside. I called her before I called Angie. We got some reinforcements in place
学園長なんだって
just to look after her.
そう
How is
相
Airi?
変わらず
Okay, I'm going to stay over. What about you, Sakura? Okay, thanks. I sit down close to Airi as well. I still got all these feelings swirling inside, but for now, I have to take care of Airi. Oh shit! It actually goes so long that the day changes, and they're gonna have the first day of the test. Is she well enough? Oh my god!
アイリー大丈夫
Oh fuck! She doesn't look all right yet. She's forcing herself at this point. Oh my god!
ごめんありがとうなんとか
One night hasn't been enough for Airi to recover.
それじゃあ始めます。問題を表にしてください。
I'd rather have Machi Sensei have her hair down, man. Like, she automatically gets buff. Like, more than half her skirt. Score. If I were to score her, she'd automatically go beyond 10. Anyway. Oh no, Airi's dying. But she's still in school, taking the tests. Even I couldn't stop her from doing this. She's doing it somehow.
アイリちゃんこれ風邪によく効くのよかったら飲んでくれるかなありがとうございます今日も頑張ったね本当なら寝てなきゃいけないのにね
By the way, I just realized a weird symmetry moment for me. Remember how Shingo was always sick with asthma? This is the closest we'll get. I wonder if she'll go some sort of growth, you know, when she thinks about like how she's causing trouble to others and all. But we'll see if she ends up thinking like that. If she doesn't get sufficient rest, her cold isn't going to improve. She's going to be stuck like this.
そんなんで大丈夫だったわけ？アイリー。
さっきのグラマーどうだったのよ
さっきのグラマーだったんだ
Oh shit! Aren't they allowed to retake what's the term again? You know, if you're sick, you can always take the test later on, but of course you're gonna get like a different test. What's the term? Because it barely happened to me. So I don't even remember the term for that. It's not makeup. Is it makeup test? Might be. Why am I worrying about that right now? Anyway, let's continue.
おいおい。
She can't handle these tests in this condition. She can barely perform basic tasks. But she still takes every last one of them.
はい。では答案用紙を集めてください。
She's not gonna make it, guys. Her score is gonna plummet really bad. When she's finished, she collapses like the very last of her energy has been spent.
シンゴさん、少しだけお一人でお願いしますね。アイリさん、鍵をお借りしますよ。
アイリーもうちょっとだからね
これでやっとお休みいただけますね。
Angie and I carried Airi back to her place. Sakura and Ama senpai has also tagged along out of concern. Can she do makeup tests? Like, you know, are they not allowed to do that? I mean, she's literally sick. She's actually sick, man. What the fuck?
買い出しはさなちゃんにお願いしたから。愛梨ちゃんは制服着替えよう。ついでに体も拭いちゃおうね。
Also, that they have like a school nurse or something, you know, because you know she could go to school. The school nurse could check up on her, probably give some school doctor or whatever, you know, write up some note. She's sick. She can't take the test right now. And you know, she could think of some makeup test or some shit. But like, what the fuck? I can't tell if this is like forced dramatic writing by the VN or in Japan. They just still allow that shit. You just die. There's no way the latter, right? There's no way the latter is happening. Anyway.
早速ご用意いたします。兄さん。
Yes, she needs to get changed. Prompted by Sakura, I open her clothing desk and get out clothing for her. How about this? Here. I take out some clothing for her to see everyone else blushing. Oh, because they of course they're like a dude's doing this. Of course, but in Sheiko's mindset, I've seen this so many times already. But of course, it's still embarrassing to do in front of other girls. Huh? Wrong outfit. No, it should be some other girl doing it. Even if you guys have seen each other's bodies naked, I think it's kind of. I still think it's kind of wrong to do in this situation where everyone is involved, unless everyone else is kind of aware. I'm totally fine with it.
一旦外に出ててっていう意味だった。そうだよね。ウリュウ君なら着替えの位置も把握してるよね。というか、慎吾さんのお召し物も一緒に収納されてたような。さりげなく刺激的な感じです。
Damn, Angie, very observant. Holy shit. My face flushes in the moment of that little discovery, but I can't deny that the relationship I have with Airi either. Anyway, let's get her change.
そうだね。恋人さんがいてくれた方が愛梨ちゃんも安心するよね。
That's nice of you to
じゃあ
say.
愛梨ちゃん、体起こすよ。ダメ。できない。できないよ。
Bro, she already decky-died. It's over. It's over. She already decky-died.
なんじゃ。結果が。
We all look around at each other. Maybe Airi is still dreaming about taking tests because she's writhing around and saying, no, no. Dekinai. If you go to Japan and you find yourself saying Dekinai, truly over. Oh man, I did that.
はい。はい。そういうわけでお休みします。いえ、ありがとうございます。
Yeah, you did well. You did very
お
well.
休みの電話なんてしたの初めてよ。
The Friday after the end of the test. Jesus, they had to wait after the test. Why couldn't they do that on Monday? Fuck. So obviously your test is gonna be fucked. Airi's finally taking a day off. Okay, now, how about you lie down? You've been working so hard recently.
家で一人で寝込んでるより、投稿しちゃった方が気が休まったもの。
I wonder if they would allow the same shit logic that they had for Tenchi Reboot. Remember when who was sick? I think it was Riku was sick, and Noah was like, I have to take care of him, so I'm not going to school today. And they would just call, and Fumika's gonna be like, all right, okay, he's sick. So Noah, take good care of him and shit or something. I don't know. I'll be with you all day. Don't worry. I've also taken the day off. That means I can care for her more than anything. That's what I want to do. I know how scary it can be, being ill and all too well. Yeah, I think Airi's gonna have that realization moment that she felt like she troubled everyone. And obviously with how the story is going, I already have an idea her test is going to be fucked so bad. That so bad that she's forced to give up on her living alone arrangement.
昨日までよりはだいぶいいのよ。
Airi sounds apologetic. I knew she would feel this way. I want to take care of you. Is that a bother?
そんなことない。
Okay, thank you. So lie down. Come on. I'll make you some broth or something. Airi gives a weak nod and wriggles down under her covers. Then, she suddenly sits up. I hurry and put her jacket over her. What's going on?
いてくれるの？信号。本当にいてくれるの？
Of course. I've been here as much as possible the last few days. Hey, hold on. Don't cry. Don't cry. No need to cry. I'm surprised by the sudden tears in her eyes. I hold her in my arms and stroke her back. Airi shudders and clings to me like a child.
今までずっと体調崩しても一人だったから。
You know what? Living alone and getting sick. Ah, fuck that, man. Fuck that. Anyway, imagine you need to buy medicine, but you're too sick to do it, and you don't want to. Well, you know, I'm in a situation I could have delivery for medicine or fucking food, so I can focus and just rest sleeping. But like, you know, that's expensive, and it's like, man, that's so fucked. I felt Airi's. I felt that, you know. I feel whatever Airi's feeling right now. Even I'm like, oh, man, that's so fucking shit.
いいのね。私寝てていいのね。
Yeah, if you need something, just call out. I'll be nearby. I stroke her hair with a smile, and then support her back while lying her back down.
信号。
Airi looks at me with moist eyes. What?
好き。
Yeah, two. Wait, I didn't need to say two because I basically said that too as well. Anyway, whatever. I help her take her jacket off and then cover her with the blanket. She's finally relaxed, meaning a wash of thoughts and worries probably hit her all at once. Can I really just sleep? Huh? Airi really doesn't know how to relax, how to unwind. She knows nothing but being tense all the time. Her mind held taut, poised but ready to snap. I know what I had to do.
信号。
Hey, you can get some sleep. You can sleep today, okay?
信号のこと気になって。
And I'm aware of you, Airi. It's fine. Get some sleep, okay?
あの髪撫でててほしい。
Yeah. I place my hand on her head and then gently stroke her. If you don't close your eyes, I'll have to stop. I give a loose-sided grin at Airi, who's making no attempt to sleep.
やだ閉じる。だからして。
It's not just about supporting her. I need to stop her as well. Put the brakes on. I'm the only one who can do that. I feel it so intensely in this moment. After a while, Airi finally goes to sleep. Her breathing is regular. She's okay, doing better. It's okay, I'm here. I reassured the sleeping Airi. She can sleep peacefully because I'm here, and I'm reassured by her finally getting a rest. Taking care of someone like this isn't one-sided. Right then, right then. I better make some food while she's out of it. Huh? The doorbell rings. Who could that be? Maybe Angie? Or Emma senpai come to check up on her. Sakura should have let them know that Airi is taking the day off, but I'm staying with her. Like, maybe it's her mom. Yes? This is a surprise. I knew it.
一応お見舞い。アンジェもイケイケうるさいし。
It's the Gakuin-cho. She removes her coat, then looks
ひ
around.
どいところに住んでるわね。
Oh, she's never been there once at all. Holy shit. Not once. This is literally your first time. You haven't been here before, Gakuin-cho?
選んだのも引っ越しも全部アイリだもの。私は書類にハンコしてお金出しただけ。見に来たとしてもどうせアイリ入れてくれなかっただろうしね。
I guess Ranka had her. Damn, bitch live like this? So, it really is her first time. Again, I wonder how the two of them reached this point.
よく寝てる。こう眠れてるなら大丈夫そうね。
But it does sound like she's worried. She crouches down and strokes Airi's forehead with very gentle fingers. I'm relieved to see that.
ありがとう、シンゴちゃん。
What for? With that same tingling feeling in my chest, I sat down in front of the Gakuin-cho. I look at her. If you were worried, when did you come before now? I know there's a strange gap between these two, but I also know that, just as Airi is always aware of her mom, Okasan, the Gakuin-cho is always aware of her daughter. Which raises the question again. When did she come to check on Airi before
これ
now?
はアイリが決めたことだもの。
She provides an explanation with her normal relaxed tone. At that very tone, that normal tone, I feel anger for a moment. But then she continues.
私には思うようにさせてやることしかできないわよ。
She sounds sad about it. There's almost a loneliness to her words. She's really respecting her wishes. That's why, yeah, she's only going to respect Airi's own desire to, you know, the earlier when she was like, did Airi ask you to do this? And the moment she heard no, she was like, yeah, you take good care of her and all. But you know, in her mind, it was like, I can't cross that line. I remember the call I made before the test. Did Airi ask you to call me? She's never been here to see her because that's what Airi wanted.
私は私だもの。この性格を今さら変えられないわ。
Gakuin-cho.
そんな私をアイリは受け入れきれなくて、ゆらゆら揺らぎまくっちゃうのもわかる。アイリがそういう揺らぎを何より怖がるっていうのも十分知ってるわ。
I can't reply to that. In this moment, the Gakuin-cho, who seems so different to Airi, overlaps completely with my image of Airi and her fears.
私は私、アイリはアイリ。アイリのことが好きでしょうがないけど、正直ね。
The Gakuin-cho reaches out gently for Airi's cheek. As though in this moment, with Airi sleeping, she finally had this chance to do this.
私はアイリが怖いのよ。部活に近づいたら壊れちゃいそうで。
Bruh, I think I heard this conversation before from fucking Gendo. Literally, yeah. I mean, Gendo of Evangelion, okay? I was like, wait a second, I've seen this line before. Anyway.
だから私の片思い、この子の思うようにさせてやることしかできないの。
She loves her, but also understand the pain she can herself cause. She doesn't want to upset the person she loves, so she keeps her distance, room to an observer in their relationship. My god, these two really suck at being mother and daughter. Then Airi wakes up. She sits up slowly, and I hurry to get her jacket back over her shoulders.
シンゴ
Yeah,
おはよう。
Airi's eyes focus in on Ranka. The Gakuin looks concerned, but also has a small smile. In that moment of awareness, Airi's breath catches.
私ちゃんとできなかった。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい、母さん。
Then she starts to cry.
約束したのに。無理言って家を出させてもらったのに。私ちゃんとできなかった。母さん、ごめん。私。
Her body, her voice, everything's trembling. Her head shaking as though unburdening all her regrets. Her hands are bunched on the blankets, with tears flowing down her cheeks. Airi. I shoot the Gakuin an apologetic look as I put my arm around Airi's shoulders. Airi continues to sob. The Gakuin breathes out through her
あん
nose.
たはほんと昔からずっと真面目だったわよね。
私は母さんじゃないもの。真面目に頑張ることしかできないわよ。
成績は維持するっていう条件もあんたが言い出したことだったもんね。
そうよ。それなのに。
That makes sense of some things. I look up. So the Gakuin
私はそんなの別にいいのにって言ったのに、あんたは押し通してそうするからって。
当たり前じゃない。
なんで当たり前なのよ。
The tone of the Gakuin voice changes.
当たり前だからよ。だって私は。
Like she can't hold back any
甘
longer.
えてくれてよかったのに。なのになんであんたはそうなのよ。
Thank God! Oh man! Ah, I wanted to hear that shit! I wanted to hear that shit!
甘えてくれてよかった。
Her tone is harsh, but like she's scolding a
意
child.
地なんか張らなくたって。私にはアイリはアイリだって言うのに。
そんなの。
Airi's eyes open wide, like she realized the reason for the first time. Her shoulders slumped down.
母さんと同じ高さの存在でいたかった。
When my father was still here, I lived happily with my Akasan, just being a good little girl. When my Otosan left us, my Akasan learned and leaned into her busy lifestyle, working herself to the bone. We were a family of two, my Akasan and me. A beautiful, generous, posh mother. I like how they had to emphasize the posh part. I'm not like her. I had to work hard to even get close to her. I had to make that happen. I had to be in control, on top of my game. But when I was living with my cousin, I always needed reassuring. It was wild, so out of control. I was timid and scared of things, unlike her, and that difference meant I was always off balance. I wanted stability, and so I put distance between us. I left home. I pushed on stubbornly, looking for that stability. I was stubborn with myself, and stubborn with my mother. I wanted to prove that was okay. Why did I need stability? Why was I so stubborn? Good question. It's simple, really.
母さんのことが好きで好きでしょうがないからに決まってるでしょ。
アイリ
After her outburst, Airi clings tightly to me. Sobbing like a child, she presses her crying face into my chest.
そうよ。母さんが大好きなの。私意地になりすぎてそんなことも分かんなくなっちゃってた。分かっちゃった。私戦後分かっちゃったよ。
Those tense strings have finally snapped, as though finally realizing there was never any need for them. Airi sobs and splutters. All her tension has drained away. I gently hold her shaking shoulders. The Gakuin is looking intently at Airi, the daughter who was always looking for affection, and the mother who always kept her distance. Oh shit! I love this barrel symbolism, whatever you call it, thing. It all lines up. Each time so deeply of the other, causing all of this. Airi eventually places her hand over mine as I hold her and looks up at her casa.
戻る。
Her voice is still honest. It's still the honest voice of a child. Airi's pure and varnished voice, with no hint of the Airi Senna construct. The Gakuin Cho's eyes push together, and she looks at Airi for a moment. Eventually, that's all she says. Why did she reject? That is interesting. By the way, I just realized my... Fuck. Have I been... Yeah. Monday, after the weekend. Airi has recovered from her sickness, but now she's struggling emotionally. The reason is obvious. She was finally honest about her feelings, and her cousin still shot her down.
アイリちゃん、そんな顔しないで。私たちも悲しくなっちゃうよ。
Everyone's treating her very gently after being filled in on the details.
すみません。大丈夫ですから。
Oops.
こういう時ってさくのちゃんはどうしてる？
ぬいぐるみとかぎゅっとしたり。
じゃあアイリちゃん、はい。
You.
いい子いい子。
苦手なはずのパンニャを抱きしめちゃってんだから。アイリのやつ相当参ってんわね。
案の定と申し上げていいのか悪いのか、テストの結果も首位陥落されちゃってましたしね。
I mean, obviously, but like... That's true. We all went to check out the test scores. Airi had fallen considerably from the top spot. Sorry about keeping her living alone a secret from, well, just you all this time. Yeah, he's the only guy who doesn't know it. He's the only guy in their friend group who doesn't know. I feel bad. He's super left out.
ま、今聞いたし、俺には伏せといた理由もよくわかる。それよかだ。お前、このまま彼女を落ち込ませといていいわけ?
Ryan is such a bro. He instantly understands. What a bro! I like this guy. He's a chud. He's really a chud.
そうだ、なんとかしろっつーのこのクズ虫。
あれ、さっちゃんさん、アンチウリュウのさっちゃんさんがここでシンゴさんに話を振られていいんですか？
私がどう思うが、アイリのことはもうこのクソ野郎を外して考えられないでしょうが。
Aw, Santa melted there. I really wanted to go. I decided to her route. Though I'm pretty sure by the time I reach her route, I already started air. Yeah, we're gonna do the alternating days thing once air shows up.
シンゴ。
Yeah, I've been thinking about this. I can be at her side. I can be sad with her even. But I need to do more than that. I'm going to see the Gakuin Cho.
よし、俺も付き合おうぜ。
Ayana grabs my shoulders.
いいね、自分から率先して動くの。
では、アンジェもお供いたしますね。
お、アンジェも？
アンジェはメイドでございますからね。メイドはお供するものでございます。なんちゃって。
Okay, thanks. Both of you.
その言い方、セナさんの言い方だね。
I leave the depressed Airi with Ama Senpai, Sakano, and Inui-san, and head for the Gakuin Cho's office. But she isn't there.
たまには帰ってらしてるかもとも思ってましたが、やっぱりいらっしゃいませんでしたか？
やっぱり？
ランカさん、12月に入ってからひときわお忙しいご様子で、アンジェもお部屋にいらっしゃるところ、実はほとんど拝見してないのですよね。
Okay, the three of us share a look. There's not much we can do if we can't even find her.
しかしまあ。 聞く限りよくわかんねえ人だな。
アイリさんが大好きでいらっしゃるのは後から伺っててもよくわかりますのにね。
うん。だってのにあの子が家に戻りたいってのには無理ってな。
落ち着かない感じでございますよ。
I'm scared of Airi. That if I get too close, I might break her. I recall what she said. When Airi tried to get close to her, she shut her down. You're saying... I have a thought. That all stands for Airi looking like she's what's going to break. Because the Gakuin-cha knows that Airi is scared of change. Knows it all too well. From that perspective, Airi and the Gakuin-cha have a bit of a scaredy cat streak, which can only mean...
あれ？あんなところで集まってどうしたんです？しかもかっこいい男の子がセットで。なんて麗しい光景。
Why is she up for Joe, man? Anyway.
なんでもありますけどね、マチ先生。ごめんね、アンジェ。で、どうしたんです？よかったら先生もお話に混ぜてほしいななんて。
Machi sensei.
急にどうしたんですか、慎吾くん。ひょっとしてこれが青い星の暴走。
Why did she say that? I've actually grabbed her by the shoulders. The Gakuin-cha has been busy recently. Maybe there's something there that explains why she rejected Airi. Machi sensei, can you tell me how has the Gakuin-cha been recently?
忙しくしてらっしゃいますけど。
With anything in particular?
いや、それは言えませんけど。
Alright, time to make her fold. This girl is easy to fold. So there is something. I thought as much. Machi sensei.
そんな見つめないでください。先生ドキドキしてどうかしちゃうから。
Maybe it wouldn't take that hard to do that. Please, tell me.
そんな無理ですよ。生徒に言えることじゃないですよ。
Please, can you make an exception?
迫られてる。私迫られてる。慎吾君みたいな若くてかっこいい男の子に。
Alright, Hayata. It's your turn.
もう一人いらっしゃいますね。若くて格好のよろしい殿方が。
お褒めいただきありがとう。んじゃあ
Alright, our Chud best friend's gonna do it.
マチ先生、俺たちだけの秘密にしておきますから。だから少しだけ少しだけいいでしょう。
Just the tip. He's gonna fold. Jesus.
慎吾君と隼人君のデュオに。しかも私たちだけの秘密とか。
Machi sensei.
マチ先生、
ちょっとだけですよ。陥落でございました。
For the next school year, Yuihime and Kagami Dai will be officially merging, but making work is proving to be much harder originally thought. The Gakuin-cha has been rushed off her feet trying to make sure it actually happens as planned next April. No matter how smoothly it goes, she's going to be running off her feet for the rest of the year. Lunchtime. I'm sharing the details that Machi sensei told us, just with our small group of friends.
ひょっとして統合がなくなったりとか。
Oh yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing.
ありえるよな。せっかくこっちはいい感じになってきたっつうのに。
The Kagami and Dai contingent are worried about that possibility. However,
まあそりゃないでしょ。
大変なんだろうけど、それは心配いらないよね。ランカさんならやり遂げちゃうんでしょうね。
the Yuihime contingent don't share our concerns. However, smoothly shooting them down. Oh, it's because from their perspective, Ranka's very, 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 very competent. But like, the situation is, it's more like Kagami Dai is dying, right? And it just so, and Yuihime decided that they'll be happy to accept Kagami Dai, right? But the power dynamic is that like it looks like Yuihime wants Kagami Dai to merge, but maybe Kagami Dai is getting cold feet, so the dynamic change.
そんなもんなの？
昔からそうだから学園長は学園長なのよ。仮統合の時だってそうだったじゃないのさ。
There were lots of girls against the merger, including Airi, but she pushed it through and made it work. Now we have students from both schools sitting here around the same table. The Yuihime girls know her past deeds, which is why they trust her so implicitly, and she always responds to that trust. That's why she's so busy then. She doesn't even have time to return to her office. In the daytime and the night too. No personal time at all. Hey, Airi. Do you think that's why she doesn't want you to go back home? Airi seems to have been thinking the same thing as me. She looks down, hard in thought already.
どうしてそうなるの、兄さん。
She's run off her feet, run down. The house too, probably. I can see why she wouldn't want Airi to return at a time like this. Why she turned Airi down? Because while Airi means so much to her, the only thing she can do for her is keep her distance.
私が母さんを不安にさせてる。
Airi,
うん、ずっとそうだったのよ。母さんがあんな風に怒鳴るなんて。母さんを怖がってる私が、母さんも怖かったんだわ。
bro, literally the dynamics of Gendo and Shinji.
だから私が家に帰ってもお互い安心できないって。
Airi starts to think again. Everyone takes a beat.
アイリが平気っつったら話は済んだりするんじゃないの？
でもそうは思えないからランカさんは拒絶なさったんじゃないかと思うのですが。
学園長自身が忙しいのも確かだろうしね。クリスマスも近いってのに仕事詰めか。
そもそも母さん、私が知る限りクリスマスなんて祝ったことはめったにないわ。
Truly a life of a workaholic. No chill. I think back to Airi's birthday. She mentioned how her Hasan had never really celebrated anything with her.
いつもいつもあちこち飛び回ってた人だから。
アイリちゃんが待ってても。
むしろだからこそじゃって。
家に帰っても安心できないってか。
I guess they really are a mother and daughter. Even though their personalities are different. Both of them can't relax.
それってぶっちゃけ仕事への逃避じゃん。家庭を顧みないお父さんつうかさ。お父さん。
Airi startles. Places a closed twist on her lips and draws her eyebrows
あ
in.
れになってからだわ。え？母さんが家にあんまり帰ってこなくなったの。二人になってから今みたいに働き出したんだもの。母さん。
お父さん。そっか、学園長お母さんでお父さんだったんだね。
One person, two jobs. She lost half the parenting couple, forcing her to take on that task too. After having to become Airi's father, Osan, she became afraid to come home because she's afraid of scaring Airi, which only makes her more worried herself. Airi, meanwhile, wants to be on equal footing with her Okasan, but is also awkward and stubborn. I think I finally worked it out. Airi. I tap her on the shoulder. Like Airi once took my right hand and squeezed it. Go ahead, say it.
には悟られちゃうのね。
Airi gets a smile in the
あり
murmur.
がとう。
She stands up. There's no sign of her sunken
私
depression.
が帰りたいじゃないのよ。
と申しますと、
She gives a bright
安
smile.
心して働いてきてって、待ってるから帰ってきてって言いたい。母さんの手助けしたいわ。
そうは言いましてもね。
After lessons, Airi and I come to talk to Machi
と
sensei.
いうか慎吾くん、セナさんにも話しちゃったのね。
Just the tip. I'm sorry, but I needed to, with her at
ま
least.
あセナさんは言いふらすような子じゃないから、そこはかろうじて安心ですけど。
I'm sorry, I told Angie and Inui-san too.
その二人にはくれぐれも固く口止めしておいてね。
八塚先生、何か私たちにできませんか？
だからそうは言ってもね。
Machi sensei looks scared of Airi for another moment, like normal, but her expression finally changes.
はっきり言って今統合の話がごたついてるのは金銭的な事情のウェイトが大きいの。
Yo, she finally pulls true!
それって言うまでもなく一生徒レベルで手助けできる話じゃないし。
That makes sense. That sounds like something even Machi sensei can't do much about.
それはそうなんでしょうけど、
なんでこう生徒に内情を言っちゃうのかしら私。ほんと教師失格だわ。
それでも何かできることないかってお願いします先生。
Airi isn't able to just give up and presses in on Machi sensei. At this point in time, we really don't have anywhere else to turn. Onegai, Machi sensei. I'm begging you too. Is there nothing?
知恵を貸してください。お願いです先生。
Machi sensei's eyes go round at Airi's
あの
approach.
セナさんに頼られてる。
先
ずっと苦手だと思ってたけど、そうよ。この子は生徒で私は教師じゃない。セナさん
Machi sensei slaps her hand into Airi's own.
相談してくれて先生嬉しい。先生にあなたの力にならせて。
先生。 With the help of Machi sensei, we have a special long homeroom. というわけで、ただいま学園長は来年からの正式統合を実現させるために奮闘してらっしゃる最中です。
Airi and I, with permission from Machi sensei, to disclose everything. After our talking with the class about the merger, we've explained the position the Gakuen Cho is currently in. I'm sorry, we really did tell them everything.
まあそうなんですけどね。でもいいんです。私も腹を据えました。生徒のためですもの。首も減俸も怖いものですか。
Why are you still single? Anyway,
皆さん、ここまでは分かりましたか？
わかったけど、だからって。
exactly. You wouldn't think this is something students can do anything about.
でも何かはしたいじゃない。
Airi looks around the room, her eyes
だって
serious.
正式に統合してほしいんだもの。
Silence falls. That comment causes some knowing looks to fly around.
それで？
だから署名を集めたいって思ってるの。今日はそのための臨時ロングホームルームです。
That's the best they can do. I mean, honestly speaking. This is the idea that Machi sensei and Airi finally came up with.
結局私たち生徒は学園長に全部任せること以外何もできやしないわ。でもだからこそ署名を集めて届けたいの。これだけの数の生徒たちが統合を待ち望んでますって私たちの気持ちをあの人に伝えて、あの人に頑張ってもらいたいの。
Airi has a puzzled look on her face. I'm a bit puzzled too. There isn't much of a response from the class.
ちょっと何よ、みんな統合がうまくいってほしくないの？
セナさんがそれをおっしゃいますの？
セナさんが一番反対してたんじゃない。
Alright, we're gonna get our monologue how she finally likes the reason why she likes the merger. Alright, here we go.
私たちは別にいいかってなってたのにね。それを手のひら返したように逆のこと。
それはそうだったけど。
だいたいさ、セナさんただ単にウリュウと別れたくないっていうだけなんじゃないの？
Hey, hold on. Where did that come from?
はいはい、彼氏のフォロー来ました。
いっつもそうやってイチャついてるもんね。自分は幸せだからってね。
男ができたからって成績もあんなに落として。
それは体調を崩したからですよ。テスト終わってセナさんお休みしちゃったじゃないですか。先生電話も受けたんですよ。何して風邪ひいたんだか。そんな人にそんな提案されてもなんか公私混同にしか思えないよね。
Alright. Are we gonna face this, Airi? Are you gonna come up with a speech? Airi had been the star. Boasted complete approval. But this is how they all see her now.
だから私は学園長に正式統合に向けて頑張ってほしいだけなの。
Oh no, she's gonna fuck this up, man.
話をすり替えてますわよね。
よく言えるよ。自分が正しいって顔してさ。
Rather than any rhyme or reason, it's more likely they just have a problem with Airi herself. We can't say anything to get through to them. With every passing second, the atmosphere in the room gets worse. Hold on. There's no need to get personal. All I can do is try to settle things back down.
ウ
However,
リュウもさ、結局そうだったわけ。
huh?
もうハリ統合始まってからさ、率先して溶け込もうって
結局セナさんを落としたかっただけじゃねとかそんな気しちゃうよね。
あ
なんだかな。
Now they are turning on me too. It wasn't like this before. It's not working at all now.
あ、ちょっととにかくみんな静かにね。落ち着いて話を聞いてあげてね。
Airi looks at me, unsure how to proceed. What do we do? It's not working. We don't have to speak to understand each other. There are hostile looks and hostile voices flying around the classroom, making it hard for us to even stand in front of them. I'm having trouble breathing. This atmosphere is causing me, and it's all because of us. Because of what we've done. I think another moment. In the past, if I had caused something like this, I would have put up with it, or just let the scene of the crime.
シンゴ。
Alright, time to show that you guys changed. Airi's fingers holding my own stir me to action. I take a deep breath. I met her! Alright, here we go. Keto scene coming up. The classroom falls silent. The other half that the principal loves to talk about. Into the deafening silence that ensues, I continue to unload my feelings. I was drawn to Airi because he seemed to sparkle so much more brightly than anyone else. Everyone here knows how much harder than anyone else she works. How much harder than anyone else she works. I'm sweating all over. My head spinning, my body zoning out. But I can't stop yet. I had to say my piece. You must have all had noticed that Airi has changed since the merger started. No one could get close to her before. And now here you are, hitting her with unfounded insults. Now, you see how open and exposed a person she can be, don't you?
シンゴ。
I'm only a man. I met a girl like that, and I fell for her. To me.
シンゴ、もう。
I don't want anyone to call my feelings into question because any aspersions on them. Airi became the kind of fine lady you and he strives to create. So I'm told, That's why I fell for her. In front of the packed class, at top volume, I'm being as lovebirdy as they come.
私
Airi is bright red. I'm likely even redder. I'm sorry, Airi. The silent class takes a beat. They all burst into laughter at the sight of our flaming faces.
もう熱愛もいいところじゃないのよ。これってもうこのままセナさんがひしっとウリュウに抱きついてキスとかそんな流れじゃん。
バカだって言われて
でも言うこと違くない？私も好きよシンゴとかでしょ。
All right. You better make that speech. You better make her equal level speech, man.
ウリュウ、お前憎すぎんだよ引っ込めバカ野郎。
ほらほらセナさんキスキス。そんなことみんなの前でできるわけないでしょ。
うろたえてるうろたえてるマジでうっざ。
Hey, hold on. We're being knocked from the pillar to pose here. Laughed at, joked with, mocked. We don't know where to turn.
結局どうなのよみんなは。統合してほしいの？欲しくないの？
Airi shouts into the classroom.
はーい、俺は出会いが欲しいですさ。
My guy! My guy! My guy!
はいはいアンジェモでございます。
Hayata and Angie both have their hands up at
ま
once.
私にはミュウ先輩がいるからいいけど、あんたらにとっては死活問題よね。
Whatever, Sada. Inui-san's comment seems to be the one that breaks the dam.
私も出会い欲しい。
俺もウリュウだけいい目見たとかマジ許せねえ。せっかく友情の子と生活するチャンスなんだからなしになるとかマジで勘弁。
Me too, me too. The calls start to go up from around the room. Comments about how finding someone, like Senna has, won't be possible in the girls' school.
その
つまり女子校なんてつまんない。
Okay. In the end, everyone was just jealous of Airi and I, being the two who hooked up first. We look at each other. Arigato! We both bow our heads, with everyone laughing and jibing at us again. I was expecting Airi to do something similar, but no. She was just like, Shingo just does his own speech and then that's it. Shame. I can see why the anime did what it did. They kind of gave Airi a little bit more. The basic plan involves 2T obtaining consent from all the other classes.
そういうわけで皆さんお願いします。
And so we begin collecting signatures from across the school led by Airi and me. There aren't many school days left in the school, I know. This is going to be difficult.
それじゃあ私は3年生を当たってみるね。アリア。マネちゃんと一緒にね。
私は1年に。
そうなると私は2年の他のクラス担当ね。まあ私人気者だから大丈夫だと思うけど。
んじゃあ俺は生徒会にも協力を仰げないか話振ってみるかな。
Everyone's coming together to create a collaborative system in their own unique ways.
私は職員の先生方への根回しかしら。あと学園長に対しての箝口令。
You really want to keep this from her?
ゲリラ活動みたいなものですから。渡すまで隠し通さないとへそも曲げそうだし。
いきなり渡して母さんをびっくりもさせたいわよね。すみませんがその方向でお願いします安塚先生。
はい、わかりました。頑張りましょうねセナさん。そして署名用紙の作成や各種用具の手配などはこのアンジェメにお任せくださいませ。
On the school side of things, Machi Sensei will run point with Angie and backup. Of course, everyone else from the class has said they'll help when they can.
慎吾
Yeah,
改めてみんなありがとう。
We've got a team and a plan. Everyone wants to help Airi.
そうなのですよね。
On the way to get some stuff printed, Angie happily twirls her skirt as she makes this
前
comment.
はお手伝いするまでもない方っていう感じが正直しておりましたからね。
Not quite the same now, is she?
慎吾さんがおっしゃってた通りですね。
Actually, I really wish the well, I get the MC also needed some to show his character development, but I also really wish that Airi also did a similar speech, you know. Just to show to everyone that she, you know. Anyway, whatever. Let's continue. No, it actually makes more sense that it came from Airi, because remember, she was the person who was she started out very against the whole idea. Then the class went like, the only reason why you changed your position is because you fell in love with this dude, you know, and simply that's it. But you know, she has her reasons and all, and after all, she's also the one who's closest to the Gakuin-cho and the shit, you know. Why? So she's in the best position to just talk about how beneficial the merger is, but like, yeah. Okay, this is why I actually like what the anime did. The anime like had Airi do the speech instead of like Shingo. But I don't understand why Shingo also needed to do the speech. But I felt like that was more of a personal problem, a personal thing that's kind of okay to share with like. That's more focused on their own personal development, but like the whole merger thing, because Airi was like, you know, she was the second thing we learned from her after her initial introduction is she was the #1 hater of the merger, right? So you know, her, you know, I don't know, you know, whatever. Let's go. And I did. I definitely wasn't reading the room when I made that comment. And yet this feeling of humiliation is hard to beat. It's totally fine to be Wagamama. Wagamama. Oh, right. I rather remember Kotori. I'm making that dad tear joke. Wagamama. Anyway. The end of the year is close, but the tests are finished. And we're basically just waiting for the holidays to start, so everyone has plenty of time. Jesus Christ, this misspelling, man.
セナさん、部活のみんなからももらってこれたよ。本当？確かチア部よね。男子の野球部とかサッカー部の試合の応援もやっぱしてみたいよねって。
This is our Yuhime Girl C. Never change.
ウリュウ、ここの紙の束印刷室に運んどきゃいいの？
Hi. Thank you. I'll be over as soon as I finish stapling these.
兄さん、1年で手伝ってくれるって子が。予想通り推薦決まってる子は結構みんな暇してたよ。
ただいま。見なさいよこの署名の数。さすが私ね。
Things are going even better than expected. Airi and I are still in a bit of an embarrassing place, but it's a happy one too.
正直驚愕体験してない人たちからはあまり集まらないんじゃとか思ってたんだけど。
Yesterday, our class was giving us crap for having all the fun, but maybe everyone else feels the same.
私たちそこまで人前でやっちゃってたの？
No, silly. Not about us. About T2T having a mix of girls and boys.
そうよね。私たちそこまで大っぴらにはしてないわよね。もう脅かさないで。キスとか見られてたのかと思っちゃったじゃない。
Pretty sure someone saw them kissing randomly in the auditorium and thought, fuck this person for having a girlfriend or having a boyfriend. Anyway.
ねえねえ、セナさんたち校内でキスとかしちゃってたらしいよ。
Bro, she said it out loud. Everyone heard that shit.
彼女好きだらけみたいですからね。
Please, get over that. I'll get it in the neck later.
二人揃って真っ赤だ。慎吾のバカ。
What? Me?
慎吾が変な方に話を持っていくからよ。
第2ラウンド始まりそうな気配だなおい。
違うからみんな違うからね。
ゴチス。
In any case, Airi and I can't afford to sit on our hands.
いってらっしゃいませ。いってらっしゃいませの前に
署名をお願いします。
We're collecting signatures to support the Kakuen Cho's efforts to complete the merger. The two of us are standing with Angie, seeing students off as they leave at the end of the
た
day.
だいまランカさんは学外へ出てらっしゃるようですからね。今がチャンスでございますよ。
ありがとうアンジェ。目立つアンジェが先だって呼びかけてくれると本当助かるわ。
さすがアンジェでございますね。それにシンゴさん、アイリさん、こうして校門にお立ちになってみて何かお分かりになりませんか？
Huh? Like
生
what?
徒の皆様が10月の最初の頃よりイケメンになってたり可愛い子ちゃんになってたりいたしますねってアンジェ思うんです。
It only says the word, the translation only says, I think the students have become a lot hotter than they were at the start of October. But I straight up heard her say handsome guys. So if you didn't understand what exactly is the context here, I don't know, man. I rather have that translation go with. She was literally talking about hot guys.
言われてみれば確かに。
Oh, well, maybe I only heard that line and I didn't understand what I saw girls were Japanese, but whatever. Now the Kagami Dai boys are here at school. The Yuhime girls can't afford to drop their guard. Oh yeah, they started wearing makeup and tried to fix themselves. I mean, try to care about their aesthetics. And the Kagami Dai students have to keep up appearances, going to a school with rich kids every day. It reminds me of what the Gakuen Cho said during the school assembly. Women need men around, and men need women around, huh?
そうみたいですね。アイリさん、本当お綺麗になって。
やめてよ。
Hey, Airi was cute before, okay?
シンゴさんののろけ力は恐ろしいばかりです。アイリさんも口が聞けなくなっておいでですし。
I resist the urge, barely, to see how cute that is. In any case, the signature collection is going well. That said, I'm not sure this is sufficient. We moved back from the gates and are taking a break and getting a drink in the cafeteria. I had to share my thoughts with her.
私も同感ではあるわよ。
Airi makes a complicated face, breathing through her
で
nose.
も生徒レベルでこれ以上できることなんて募金集めまで行くとあまりにもあれだし。
No, I mean, for the Gakuen Cho. A large number of signatures would be great, but just that. Even as I talk, my thoughts take form. Signatures would provide strength in numbers, but they're still just numbers. The Gakuen Cho likes to look at people while she talks to them, like her assemblies. Airi gets what I'm talking about, even from just that, and her eyes sparkle. The fact she understood me so easily makes us both laugh. Desho?
そうね。それもやっておきたいわね。
This all comes from your idea of cheering up the Gakuen Cho.
私たち二人で物を考えてるみたいね。
It does kind of feel that way sometimes, doesn't it? We share another chuckle. Our hands meet and our fingers twine together.
私シンゴはシンゴ。
A girl and a boy.
でも
Our hands, so different in shape, come together.
私たちなのよね。
The temperature of our bodies touching each other, blending together. It's not my temperature or hers, but something that belongs to both of us.
行きましょうシンゴ。まだ残ってる人もいっぱいいるし。
Okay. There's one secondary benefit of this. It creates plenty of opportunity. Bro, I had to cut that because we started out a scene with Airi naked. They're kind of having a trial live-in together situation, I guess, because of them working together so much, man. Let me reward you two, okay? Airi.
激しい。ダメ。またお風呂入らなきゃいけなくなっちゃう。
Even with all that extra time, indeed, because of it, we almost end up being late. With our additional final plans to work on, we're running around the school, even busier than the day before. Everyone who signs up also thinks we had a great idea. They promise to take part. Many of them also help with the setup. Of course, we're also using our break time to try and bag the last bunch of people who haven't signed up yet.
アイリさん、こちらまとめ終わりました。この子たちもお手伝いしてくれるって。兄さん、アイリ、話を詳しく聞かせてほしいって子が。
おい、会長が放送委員と話ついたってよ。
アイリアイリ、クラブ会議の連中が呼んでる。
Our preparations continue.
ねえマッチ、ここんとこ校内騒がしいけどなんかあったの？
なんなんでしょうね。まあ冬休みも近いですし、そんなところかと思ってましたけど。
Jesus, Mashiro, kind of making it obvious.
そっか。
Or Ranka kind of understood just from that.
まあこっちはこっちのやることやっちゃいますか。机についたのも久々だし、ドカッとね。
私もやっぱりお手伝いするんですよね。
このまま返す私だと思う？
I like how Ranka finally instantly understood. She's really smart.
思いませんので頑張ります。
And so, an ending order after school. The two of us have remained behind late, but we can finally relax. Everything seems to be in place. The start of the week will be the last day, and the closing ceremony. So, we barely made it.
これならなんとかなりそうね。
Great work. What? I
シンゴもクラス委員の仕事で2人であれこれやることに慣れててよかったって思うわ。本当。
I could put that in my college application. Anyway, now that I think of it, becoming class dean almost seems like fate too, doesn't it?
それじゃあナコードはクラスのみんなかしら。ナコード、それじゃ結婚したみたいじゃ。
Nice, guys, nice. I'd support that. You surely can't be embarrassed by something you just said.
シンゴ、そのツッコミ照れ隠しでしょ。
Mommy knows best.
旦那様のことだもの。
Nice. I like this shit, man. Ren. I can't beat you for turning red, huh?
バカ。
We returned to the classroom. No one else left, huh?
アンジも通常業務に戻ったみたいね。とりあえず座りましょうか。
Me too. I sit down in my chair. Airi starts to head away to her own seat. Then she remembers that it's just the two of us. She grabs any old chair and puts it next to mine. She grabs my arm. I can't help but smile, looking into her happy, sparkling eyes. The two of us.
それに憧れのシンゴの隣の席。
I like how she's still hungover about that.
席替えのくじ当てられなくてよかったのかも。
I remembers this while rubbing my arm with her cheek. Why? I wanted to be next to you.
だってド キしちゃって授業なんて頭に入ってこなくなっちゃうわ。
I mean, under these circumstances, sure. I stroke her bangs. We're close enough to do that. Airi's using my arm like a pillow.
でしょ。
Airi narrows her eyes and moves in even closer to me. We savor the touch even more than normal. This being our classroom where such things normally aren't permitted. Through my arm, I feel the throbbing pulse of her body. Her face pressed on into me. I'm sure she's feeling something similar from me.
ねえ、さっき
Yeah?
クラス委員になったのも運命的だったのかもって。
Sure.
それを言ったらね、
She's still pressing her cheek into me.
私とあなたが出会った時のこと、
You got lost with Sakano, and I came to find you.
道に迷って出会ったの、なんだか象徴的な気がしない？人生はそういうものなんだって。
Of life,
生
huh?
まれてからその時まで私たちずっと別々に生きてきてたの。見てきた光景も体験してきたことも何もかもが違うはずだわ。でもだからこそ
That's right. The meeting brought us to happiness. Now the two of us are here.
そう思えることがきっと恋なんじゃないかしら。
Airi's voice is hot, her eyes misty. Yeah, I respond, losing myself in the
なん
moment.
とかできたのも二人だったからよね。
The two of us, and everyone else too, of course. All that's left is to go home. That's why we can take this moment and just enjoy each other's presence. Eventually.
慎吾、
I like that eventually. Huh?
教室でも二人っきりになれるのね。
Airi gives my arm an even tighter squeeze, changing her approach. Like she wants to become one with that arm. I feel softness and the pressure of her underwear.
ドキドキする。授業を受けるところなのに私慎吾の腕抱いてる。
She murmurs to me, her lips glossy in the sunset light, the shape of her smile, the way she's holding me in the warmth of her
いい
body.
のかしら。
No one else is around. I reach out and stroke her cheek. Airi's eyes miss over again. I slowly move my face toward her. Can we really do this in the
誰も
classroom?
いないものって慎吾。
Airi murmurs, lifting her chin.
今は慎吾しか感じない。
We press our lips together, using our lips to confirm the presence of the other. In the classroom, sitting in these chairs, that thought only makes my chest ache harder, only makes me want to take this further. Just kissing isn't going to be enough. Oh, nice, they're gonna do it in the classroom!
慎吾。
Hi, Yuri. I gaze at her, making her shyly turn her eyes aside, but she's still clinging to my arm, pulling on it, tugging at me over and over. Can we do more than kissing?
この先はお願い。後ろから。
Who's from behind? You can't even look at my face. That's proof that she's really turned on. Okay, Airi, stand up for me.
慎吾。
All right, I'm at it. Yeah, that was an Aishin, but your classic Aishin in the school. Anyway. I wake up, then sit up. Half asleep, I climb from the bed and move to the window like I do every morning. As I try to open it, then I stop myself. I draw a quiet breath, then I let it out again. Huh.
お兄ちゃん
Yo, her hair is down. We're getting ready for the next round, guys. We're getting ready for the next round. I'm excited. Holy shit. Takano comes over and looks surprised to see what I'm doing, or in this case, not doing.
窓
Of course not. I feel a little embarrassed, but reply with a smile. I'm all better, honestly. I'm trying not to worry too much, you know. It is
寒い
cold.
から
Oh, that's your line, sorry.
今日は
I like how we suddenly see Sakano with her hair down just before the route ends. This is the bait we needed. Sakano smiles too. Yeah, so I'm leaving it
そう
closed.
だね
Sakano knows better than anyone. Oh, Sakano knows better than anyone how compulsively I've been opening the window every morning. But here she is, offering a smile to me when I choose not to open it. You change. Symbolism. She accepts it like it's the most natural thing in the world. That's why this feels okay. It may even snow. We continue talking, still
ホワイ
smiling.
トクリスマス
If it snows, it's still Christmas Eve anyway.
いよいよ
Indeed, the day has finally come. The school closing ceremony was on the 21st.
はいではそんな感じでみんな良い年末年始を
The Gakuin up on the podium actually does look pretty worn out. We know the reasons why too.
お疲れじゃあねこれにて2学期は終了
She still finishes with a smile, then leaves. We watch her go. And then all share a smile of our own.
最初はここでお渡しする予定でしたけどそれじゃ普通でつまんないしねやっぱ
We need to do something special for such a special day. Nah, Airi. Everyone looks at Airi, and Airi gets a sweet laugh.
じゃあみんなしあさってね
That's right. The 24th. Okay, let's get changed and get going.
アイリもう待ってるかも
I think she probably is. Something special on this special day.
おはよ
Wait, why did they... I know they went to school, but like, why are there people in the background? I thought everyone was like no longer going to school. Like, you know, the school's closed and it's just them going to school. And for Airi, for a special someone.
あー今日って何日よてか何日家に帰ってないのかしら私
Honor and aroma, guys.
それは私のセリフですよはあ学園長はいつもそんな感じじゃないですか
まあそりゃそうなんだけど
まさかここまでこもりきりになるとは
だから外の空気吸いに出たんじゃない
外と言っても廊下ですけどねともかく今日はイブですよイブ
そっかもうイブかじゃあマチは当然暇よね今晩もお手伝いの方よろしく
It's over for Machi. Sensei. Holy fuck.
わかりましたけど、はあ余計なお世話ですよどうせ年頃なお相手はいませんよ
大丈夫よ私だってずっと一人だわ
Oh no, she's just saying you're gonna... It's totally fine. I mean, yeah, I know it's totally fine for some people. But I think Machi Sensei has a totally different desire in mind.
でもほら娘さんが
娘に怖がられる母親なもんで
娘 難しい親子関係。
にしてもまたなんか騒がしいわね。
Oh, don't tell me that was the plan. The entire fucking student body showed up.
冬休み入ってるってのにどっかの部活がなんかやってるのかしら。
I think that's it. I think that is it. I was wondering why are there other students in the background?
学園長？その
Enter.
あって何よ。
先に謝っておきますね。
何を？
後ろをご覧ください。
They are moving closer.
少しなら時間あるでしょ。
だから何なのよ、アイリ。
Two voices.
アイリってば。
いいから。
The rest of us are waiting here with bated breath. And eventually the doors fly open.
連れてきたわよ。
At Airi's proclamation and at the sight of the Gakuen Cho behind her, everyone gathered at the auditorium gives a shout of welcome. That everyone being the entire student body. Oh shit, that was so... I knew it. It was the whole student body. Man. Holy shit.
どういうこと？アイリ。
The Gakuen Cho pursed her lips. Of course she's confused. She didn't expect everyone to be here in the auditorium during holiday period. But being suspicious rather than surprised is definitely her MO.
それはね。
Airi gets a cuff and then signals me with her eyes. I nod and raise my hand. Mina! Everyone chants together. Right at the Gakuen Cho. That was what Airi and I came up with when we realized that just the signatures wouldn't be enough. She's normally the one talking to the students. At the students. But this time, we're talking to her. Sharing her feelings with her. Rather than just hit her with a number of signatures, we want to show her the people behind them. That is a lot of... Honestly, that's a lot of impact. That's a lot of impact. Airi releases the Gakuen Cho's hand. With her face serious, she heads toward the podium. The students all watch her go, their breath still pretty bated. The Gakuen Cho reaches the podium. Not just the students, but also the teachers also come into the auditorium. Wow, they got the teachers to also show up. What the fuck? Airi and I look at each other and smile. That's right. We got the whole school involved in this. Oh no. She's never leaving that office ever again.
まあ、あんたは罰としてこのまましばらく私を手伝いなさい。
はい、分かってます。
で、
The Gakuen Cho looks over the
あんた
students.
たちはもう一回。
This time, Airi raises her hand. We all draw a deep breath.
何度だって言うわ。よく聞いてて。せーの。来年からの正式登録よろしくお願いします。
The Gakuen Cho smiles up on the podium. And then she gives us all a big smile.
私たちなさい。
She replies to all her students with a voice almost as loud as all of them combined. Night and snow start to fall.
来た。
Airi spots the Gakuen Cho waiting at the gates and practically jumps in surprise.
こんなところで雪降り始めてきちゃったっていうのに。
いや、なんかこうしなくちゃいけない気がしてさ。
The Gakuen Cho replies, flapping her hands around. I'm sorry for taking so much of your time. The Gakuen Cho is super busy with the merger, and we already used up so much of her time during the day. She said she had more time in the evening, so we had promised to come back then. But now here she is waiting
こ
for
んばん
us.
は、しんごちゃん。あんたたちは暖かそうね。
Airi realizes she's still holding my arm, and her cheeks blush. She hurriedly lets
そ
go.
のままでもよかったのに。
きちんとやることやってから。
My arm isn't going
だ
anywhere.
って慎吾の腕は私のだもの。
I give a shrug, and the Gakuin-cho gives a bright laugh in return.
聞きましょう。
うんこれ受け取ってください。
Airi formally offers the notebook to the Gakuin-cho. We have been gathering signatures from the students who agree with the
全
merger.
校生徒分あるわ。生徒全員からのお願いします。
Gakuin-cho takes it with reverence and tucks it under her
確
arm.
かに受け取ったわ。
はい。
よく集めたものね。
I love this CG. Oh, you can tell this is a newer CG because the art style is very modern. Is it? I'm gonna check later. But the art style looks touched up. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, Airi steps up to the Gakuin-cho.
彼と一緒に集めたの。
Though embarrassed, we can't hide our pride in what we've
も
done.
ちろんみんなにも手伝ってもらったけど、
But it was because of us. Airi's voice, her expression, impart that implicitly. My face flushed, but I feel pride. It's what you might call an early Christmas
お
present.
熱い二人の姿っていうおまけも込みでね。
The Gakuin-cho gives a chuckle. Airi and I look at each other, then share an embarrassed laugh. The Gakuin-cho, the mother of my girlfriend, has given us her blessing. I'm glad we did
慎
this.
吾
Yeah.
改めて正式統合に向けて頑張ってください。
Please make the full merger happen. Thank you. We both bow our heads
改
together.
めて任せときなさい。
The Gakuin-cho gives a firm reply, hand on her hips. That strength is proof that our intentions have reached her. We bow our heads again. She does what she says she'll
ご
do.
めん。母さんは大変だって言うのに、私たちにはこれくらいしかできなかったけど、
これくらいとかよく言うわよ。
The Gakuin-cho gives a shrug in the snort.
昼のあれなんかはアイリのくせに私レベルのデタラメっぷりじゃない。
Oh, she also gets that. She also gets that closure. Nice. Airi smiles at this mocking comment and
一
replies.
つは言った通り彼と一緒だったか
うん
ら、もう一つは
She's not embarrassed and not angry. Her voice is just normal.
私、母さんの娘だからね。
That line makes the Gakuin-cho's eyes go around. Airi looks right at the
そう
Gakuin-cho.
でしょ。
After a beat, she starts laughing. Her body is almost bent double with
そ
it.
んなことアイリの口から初めて聞いたわ。
She sounds happy about it too.
私はやっと言えたって感じ。
Airi sounds happy as
今
well.
まではずっと意地張ってたから。
本当に変わったわね、アイリ。この前も素直には言ってくれてたけど、でもまさかまっすぐ私を見てくれるまでになったなんて。
These two who survived keeping apart. Now they are smiling and sharing the same feelings.
私はずっと変われずにいたっていうのにあんたがついてこられない私のまんまで。
うん。
At her slightly mocking comment, Airi gently but surely shakes her head.
母さんがいてくれたから、私は私だったの。
She murmurs that and then gives a ticklish giggle.
私だったから、慎吾とこうなれた。
The Gakuin-cho looks
人
at me.
に合わせる男の子だと思ってたけど、
I've been through some changes myself. I reply with a smile. But I'm with Airi now.
私に欠けてる部分を慎吾が埋めてくれた。慎吾に欠けてる部分を私埋められたの。
That's right. That's how we can change together. Not just me, not Airi. The two of
そ
us.
れが分かったからもう怖がらないわ。母さんのことだってきっと笑って待ってられる。母さんが私をこうして、私が母さんをそうしたんだもの。
The Gakuin-cho raises her chin, giving out a long, long
そ
sigh.
っか。私に足りなかったのはそれか。液体なんだわ。 答えだと思ってたけど、そうじゃないのね。半分と半分は。
It's that thing she says during assembly sometimes. The humans are searching for their other halves. Men and women. No, not even that. Anyone different from you, but special. The other half holding something that you don't have. But it isn't about two static pieces just locking together. Wait, I'm literally taking a screenshot of every damn line right now.
ドレッシングの中で接し合ってる水と油みたいに、水が形を変えれば油の形も変われるものなのね。
Airi looks at me. I look at
そう
Airi.
やって混じり合ってる。
The Gakuin-cho looks at us and
ありが
smiles.
とう。それと今まで言ってなかったけど、おめでとう。
In a quiet moment, Airi quickly chokes up.
私こそありがとう母さん。今まで
Oops.
バックログ
Alright, let me
私こ
continue.
そありがとう母さん。今までずっとありがとう。
Both of them, tears in their eyes, faces beaming. I see it. This exchange of smiles has to be the best present either of them could have hoped for. It's exactly what I wanted to see as well. Gakuin-cho,
ん
I'll do my best to make this work.
そうね。こちらこそ。
She looks pretty tickled as she
シ
replies.
ンゴちゃんとも長い付き合いになるんだろうし。
Huh? Nothing wrong, Airi.
恥ずかしくなっちゃった。
Airi's face turns redder and redder.
シンゴは私のだからね母さん。いくら母さんでも取ったら私の敵だわ。
At that, the Gakuin-cho and I laughed for quite a while.
さあ、じゃあ二人はもう行きなさい。イブは日本じゃ恋人同士のための夜でしょ。私は何としても今年いっぱいで統合の件に目鼻をつけてみせるわ。だからアイリ、お正月には帰ってらっしゃい。その後のことはその時話し合いましょう。
母さん。
さあ、行った行った。
The Gakuin-cho kicks us out into the night. We head into town on the holiest of occasions. Well, not really in Japan. Airi is holding my arm the entire time, her flushed cheek pressed into mine.
シンゴ、
Yes?
私が実家に戻っても会いに来てくれる？
Of course, why wouldn't I?
線路越えなきゃいけなくなるのに。
Airi laughs with a tilt of her head. She seems keen to make me spell it out. I cross the tracks to get to Yuihime every day, remember?
うん。私も毎日駅を越えて帰ってた。だから私もシンゴのお家まで行けるわ。
She murmurs, holding my arm even
会い
tighter.
に行く。会いに来て。母さんが驚くくらい行き来してやるんだから。
Making peace with the Gakuin-cho and getting to go home, and the happiness of walking along with me. Airi is almost about to melt. I've seen numerous couples walking past, but none of them can complete with Airi right now. Wait, did it say complete? This should be compete, or huh? Anyway, how cute she is. The sheer volume of happiness filling her body. I'm sure your Okasa will happily send you off to meet me with a wave.
さっきみたいにね。
She hugs my arm again. Airi has gone beyond that. However, her entire body is blasted to me. Having the Gakuin-cho's approval, I murmur in Airi's ear as we continue along. Does make me a little embarrassed. Walking along with you like this on Christmas Eve.
この体勢の方が 恥ずかしいわよ。
Airi wriggles a little, but she doesn't try and move her body away. That makes me very happy. I mean, it's Christmas Eve.
イブだものね。恋人同士の夜だもの。これくらい許されるわよね。
What is allowed?
そうよね。
It's even snowing.
うん。傘ないし。だからそのくっついて。
That said, I don't see any other couple clinging to each other quite so
や
closely.
だ、離さない。
Never ever?
少なくとも今夜はずっと。言わせたがりだわ、慎吾。
It's still nice to hear. You made me say that I'll come and see you.
意地悪。
Are you mad?
それも分かってるくせに。
Ah. I still a kiss on Airi's head.
顔濡れちゃうのに。バカ。
Airi can't keep a smile from her face while she pushes my arm into her
好
breast.
きよ。
Her voice is as sweet as the night deserves. Warm love spreads inside me.
慎吾のキスが好き。
Your reactions, Airi.
慎吾の腕を抱いてるの好き。
I love seeing you happy about doing
好
that.
きって言ってくれるその声が好き。
I love your face when you say things like that, Airi.
すぐに答えてくれるそういうところも好きよ。
We're quickly descending into the love
も
battle.
っと言って。
I love your hair, Airi. I actually do love her hair. Not gonna lie.
慎吾さっきキスした。
I love how you savor moments like that.
慎吾すごいドキドキしてる。
Airi, do something
あ
too.
なたの鼓動も好き。私にドキドキしてくれてるあなたの音。私の方に触れてくれるその指の形も感触も好きよ。
Airi, I gently touch her cheek with my fingers. Airi touches my cheek as
好き
well.
よ。
Each time we say it, it pushes us higher. We're already lovers, but this pushes us higher. This holy, not really, night envelopes
特
us.
別なこと何一つしてないのに。
Just thinking about it, being Christmas Eve is enough. This is the night for couples after all.
雪が冷たい。
You'd better hold on tighter then, Airi.
ああだからホワイトクリスマスって喜ばれるものなのかしらね。雪が冷たいからこんなくっついちゃうのも仕方がないことなのよ。
Like I already said, we're the only ones thinking it this far.
慎吾以外は見えません。
We walk along, close amid the snow.
シャンパンはないから何か飲むとしたらお茶で。
No problem.
七面鳥もケーキも当然なくて。
What? Turkey? What the fuck? I don't think Japan celebrates with turkey. I'm like, huh? Maybe we should have gotten something on the way
ツ
here.
リーも何もないけどでも慎吾がいてくれる。
Hmm.
好き。
Ida, Airi, everything about you.
ほんと何回でも言い合っちゃってる私たち好きよ。
We're still going even after getting back to Airi's place. We close the door, get our shoes off, but our fingers are still entwined. And we are still sharing our love. This is going to last all night. I can tell. Because it's Christmas Eve. This is the night to be with the one you love. But now, we don't have to worry about being seen. The feelings of our proximity expressed outside can now be expressed by our lips.
好き。
I draw Airi in by the waist, nibble on her neck. Our bodies click together, exchanging more love in the form of non-verbal kisses. Airi,
また髪にキスして。
we start kissing places other than each other's lips as well. I love you.
鼻の頭にもした。
Yeah, I love you, Airi.
ダメ、耳ダメ。
Airi, I love you.
そんな言いながらキスしないで。
Words are turning us on. Kisses are turning us on. So combining them both has an even greater effect. As the Remake kisses down on her, Airi's body responds with twitch after twitch. Huh?
バカ。立ってられなくなっちゃう。
Airi's legs are shaking. I pull her in with the arm around her waist. Then I kiss her on the nose again and reply. We hold each other tight. Even this kind of silly exchange makes us both so happy. I guess all couples are doing this tonight. No, maybe not.
シンゴ、もっとギュッてして。
Okay, if you hold me tighter, Airi.
それ、だから、好きよ。
We still aren't satisfied. Even with all our words, kisses, and hugs, we still haven't given each other enough love. Walking through the snow without an umbrella, and clinging to each other without even drying ourselves off. I know, Airi. Remembering something else I need to do, I reach into my pocket. Before I forget, your Christmas present. If you're going to meet your girl on the big eve, you need to bring something along, even something small. In this case, really small. But anything too expensive would totally put Airi off. I hand the small packet over. Airi blinks her eyes over and over. Huh?
いや、こんな嬉しいなんて思ってなかったの。嘘。やだ。すごい嬉しい。
She's cute. So cute. All in a flutter again, her face bright red but a smile on her lips. Go ahead, open it. Airi timidly opens it up, and her eyes go round at what's inside.
カレンダー？
Yes, with a photo frame. Let's take a photo to put it in there. She hugs my arm tight.
私飾るわ。1年間シンゴと撮った写真と一緒に過ごす。
The calendar is for 10,000 years, though. Ah, shit, man! Oh, man! Oh my god! Oh, man, that's so cool. Wow, this guy, our guy, man. Sorry, I really got that. I really got that. I was like, wow. All right, let's continue.
行き届きすぎよ。
Airi's eyes well up. A simple gift with a message that we'll always be together.
ずっと大事にする。ありがとう、シンゴ。嬉しい。
Airi accepts my gift, her face red and smiling.
私のももらってくれますか？
Huh?
こんなに素敵なものじゃないけど。
She got me something. She's such a stickler for all the formal stuff. I shouldn't have been surprised, but I'm still happy. Thanks.
その私こういうのもらうのも送るのも初めてで、だからその気に入らなかったら使いして。
Not at all. Getting anything from you makes me so happy, Airi. Airi wriggles around and then takes a large packet down from the shelf. But she quickly takes it back. Huh?
難しい。
Her face is bright red. She's so damn cute. I can't contain my
一
happiness.
生懸命考えたものだけど、笑わないでね。
I won't. I look at her in the eyes, giving her a firm nod in reply. Airi writes around a little longer. She finally offers it to me. Thanks. Wow. Can I open it now? Keeping my trembling hands under control, I excitedly open the present. Airi's face is flushed as she looks up at me. Getting a present like this makes me so happy, regardless of what's inside. Here we go. Huh? I open the wrapping and get a slight surprise. My face is red too. Airi's present is a new Makura. Airi, this is... Airi is looking at me with concern on her face. Her eyes are brimming like when she asked for something. Just like with my gift, I realized that she's trying to say that... it's missing something. I realized what she's trying to say with this one. A new Makura. In addition to the one she already has. Sleep with me. Airi.
慎吾の分。
My head spins. Christmas Eve really is a time of miracles. Everything we exchange only accelerates our love further. I draw Airi to me by the shoulder. She doesn't resist. She gives me a smile, then leans into me. Airi.
一晩中。
All night. Nice. Yeah. I give her a gentle kiss on the cheek, then on her nose, and then on her other cheek. And her lips. I'm staying over tonight, okay? Airi gets a nod. She raises her chin and kisses me back. I hold her tightly, both of us sharing the warmth again. It feels like I won't be able to let go before morning. In fact, it feels like our bodies might just merge together. That's not all. I feel her warmth on my shoulder, while she starts to scratch with her fingers at my chest. My arm is around her back, holding her shoulders, and I start to stroke her neckline. We are tickling each other, looking at each other without speaking, but like we have spoken. Airi's eyes fill with hot tears. I can hear her voice wordless from those eyes, and I'm sure she's hearing what my eyes are saying to her. We press our foreheads together. Airi stiffens up just a little. I just realized we both still have wet hair. We walked through the snow, but carried on feeling each other up rather than getting dry after we got home. It felt like those feelings had to come first, as accelerated as they were, or they would break. Each of us knowing the other feels the same. This is how I do that. Now this is my keynote. This is my keynote, man. They first got naked in the bat. And then we're gonna close it out in the bat as well. Like poetry, it rhymes. Anyway. That's what we call a callback, ladies and gentlemen. Bat together. I'm the one making the call. Airi is giving the nod. The first time we did this, we spent the whole time back to back. All right, I'm gonna cut this soon. I like the reverb. It's not like that now. Every time we bathe together, this is how we end up. While showering, we're pressing our naked bodies together, sharing passionate kisses.
慎吾、もう大きくしてる。
Because I'm doing this with you
ず
naked.
るいわ。一人で先に。
It sounds like you want to get turned on too.
興奮してる慎吾が
Wait, I'll be right back. I really need to grab some water. Jesus. All right, I'm back. In a dream, so gently, a warm soft sensation, a sweet smell that I just want to fill my lungs with. I let my chin, acting only on instinct.
起きてシンゴ。
Her warm lips. No, my whole body is warm. Something warm and sweet is touching me. There's ticklish laughter too.
シンゴかわいい。寝てるのにって寝てても私をドキドキさせるとか一体どういうつもりなのよ。
I know this feeling well. The warmth of the woman I love, her voice. Airi.
アイリよ。シンゴ起きて。びっくりするからね。起きて。
Airi keeps on kissing me. She wants me to wake
シ
up.
ンゴ。
I can feel her whole body touching me, touching my
ラクログ。
skin. I want to hold her. I want to squeeze her and kiss her back. Those feelings drag me from my slumber, drag me up from my
一緒
slumber.
に見たいの。ね。だから。
Together, she says. Her voice tickles. Yeah, I have to get up. Getting up will make her happy. I open my eyes. Christmas morning, and everything is dazzling white. Oh, it's white to Christmas. It's white to Christmas. I love this. I love this, Suji. Airi is laughing somewhere between my knees. I'm kind of cold, Airi.
シンゴがなかなか起きないんだもの。
Okay. Sorry. Here, let me apologize. I put the covers back toward me and grabbed the naked Airi. We share the warmth of our bodies. Airi gently places her hand over mine. I press my chin into her shoulder, and then we press our cheeks together. Well,
大事にされてるって感じする。バックログ。
oh, okay. Sorry, I was thinking of something else that was so warm. That's so hot. He did kiss me awake.
じゃあこれからもずっと一緒に寝た朝はキスで起こしてあげないとだわ。
No, that was correct. That was the thing that made her feel the love. Airi giggles and lifts her chin. I follow her eyes. Outside the window, through the glass, a scenery of snow. All of it shining in the morning
綺
sunlight.
麗ね。
Yeah, I feel happy. My heart feels warm. I'm lying with the girl I love. Thinking the same thing, thinking the same thing.
バックログ。
Thinking the same thing, thinking the same thing. Oh, so, that was like a little tongue twister. A little, very little. Airi's hair pushes into my
ど
chin.
うしても一緒に見たかったの。こうやってシンゴに包み込まれながら一緒に眺めたらきっと素敵だろうな。
So, you waited naked?
服を着る間も惜しかったの。シンゴを起こし始めたら夢中になっちゃったの。
Okay, I was
知
joking.
らない。乙女心がわからないシンゴなんて嫌いだわ。
Airi puts on a cute pout, her lips all pointy. She's pushing her back into me over and over. I can tell she's not really upset, just playing around. Oh dear, how can I make this up to you, my naked angel? I joke around as well, stroking her across her naked tummy with one hand.
知らない。私のおへそは綺麗だもん。わかるでしょ。シンゴが褒めてくれた時のままだもん。
Airi's stomach twitches at my touch, but she continues to her play, pouting. You do seem quite angelic down here. But what about this? I cover her cheeks with both hands. I warm her face with my hands, enjoying the soft sensation. Back to me, pouty girl.
もうバカ。顔の形変わっちゃ
Airi pulls my hands off her while giggling.
う。でして昨日
してくれたみたいに。
Mm-hmm. I wind my hands around her again and hold her tight.
気持ちいい。
Airi gets a naked, thickly shudder in my arms. Then she leans her head on me.
私たちが抱き合ってる間に積もったのね。
Yeah, what's that been? It was still snowing when we got back here last night, but there hadn't been much on the ground. It would have taken all night for Kagami Dai to get this covered. Airi starts laughing again. Her body quivers happily. Huh? She adjusts herself so she can look into my
あの
face.
ね聞きたい？
Of
どう
course.
しようかしら。
Hmm? I take a moment, then kiss her on the cheek. Airi smiles, her whole face
シ
beaming.
ンゴ、今度は私の乙女心分かってくれた。
Haha. It's more just that you're so cute. I couldn't help myself. She moves her chin, happily kisses me back, and then smiles
あの
again.
ね、思ったの。おかしくなっちゃったの。雪は一晩降ってて、で
Yeah.
も昨日私たちああしてる最中、一回も寒いなんて思わなかったわ。それだけ夢中だったんだわ。熱々じゃない私たち。
Wait, for a second, I had a Mythbusters idea. There was an episode about like, can you keep yourself warm if you keep drinking alcohol? And apparently, it was Mythbusted that if you keep drinking alcohol, you end up in a situation where the net temperature is you're much colder. Now here's the Mythbusters question. I guess you guys can already tell. In the middle of a snowstorm, can you survive heating yourselves through sex? I actually don't know. And I don't want to know through actual experimentation. We might actually die doing it. Anyway, that was a weird thought. Let's continue. I can barely breathe, let alone hold it in. So cute, Airi. I hug her as tight as I can. From the bottom of my heart, with all the lingering heat from last night.
シンゴ、苦しい。
Airi's smile lingers on her face. After such passionate sex, it's nice to wake up to this kind of frivolity. Thanks for waking me up with a kiss.
シンゴこそ私を抱きしめてくれてありがとう。好き。昨日より。
I kiss her cheek again.
外に出てみない？
We dress, quickly get ready,
お、結構もう人が起き出してるのね。
and holding hands, head out into the snowy
で
town.
もこの辺はえい
When Airi finds some untouched snow, he's quick to walk through it. Her desire to do this is why we normally walk arm in arm. Today we are only holding hands. She's like a happy, excitable child.
シンゴも一緒にやるの？
Okay, you let us know, huh, Airi? I smile while joining her in messing up with the pristine snow. Airi gives a serious smile back.
そうみたい。知らなかったわ。
You
こう
didn't?
やって雪を楽しみに出たことなんてないもの。いつもと違って歩きにくいのとかも嫌だった。
Ah, that's
で
Airi.
も雪に足跡つけていくのって楽しいことだったのね。
Bro, it's over for the footprints in the sand. Anyway,
今までは雪の少ないところを選んで歩いてたからなんだか損しちゃってた感じ。
okay then. Her bright, cheerful smile drives me to get involved too. I walk ahead on the snow, leaving a trail of footprints.
シンゴずるい。
Airi laughs happily while chasing along behind me. Each dash she struggles to take pulls down on my hand. I actually like the feeling. That's the moment Airi slips over, but I hold her tight with my hand. My head. You okay?
びっくりした。
Airi is even enjoying almost falling over. She grabs my hand, changing position, then crunches some more snow to come over
あ
beside
り
me.
がとう慎吾。
Do you want to get out the heavier snow?
ここからは並んで足跡つけていくの。慎吾、先に歩いて行っちゃうんだもの。
I did almost pull you over.
そうよ。でも並んで歩けば滑る時だってきっと二人一緒だものね。
That almost sounds appealing, crazy though it sounds. We start walking together again, walking on the snow. Crunch, 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 leaving 2 sets of footprints.
足跡いつまで残ってるかしら。
2 or 3 days, maybe? A lot of people come this way. Airi starts a go-go and
ね
laugh.
え慎吾、
Yes?
私は安心したかったって言ったでしょ。
She suddenly brings up that old chestnut. But she's right. I know how badly she sought that reassurance. I was so scared when I first met her. So afraid of change. The girl I fell in love with. Airi crunches down onto some more
今
snow.
は毎日が違ってていいわ。
Airi changes the shape of the snow with her weight, leaving more footprints. My footprints are right there, next to hers. We continue to leave a trail, moving in parallel. Yeah. I reply with a nod. Our footprints are going to change over time. If we turn and look back, the distance, the angle, everything makes them look a little different from when we made them. But we had to keep going, had to make more. Airi keeps chuckling to herself as though the feeling of the snow is tickling her. I'm at her side, so captivated I almost forget to breathe. I want to see more. Let's go by the station and on to Yuihime.
向こうの方も見てみたいわ。
Okay, let's
慎
go.
吾。
Huh?
せーの。
We step forward, me with my right leg, Airi with her left. We look at each other and laugh. The footprints we left behind have joined together to make a single shape. It looks like a rounded heart. Bro, I thought that was over because the way the way the paragraph was going, I was like, oh, they're setting up the ending lines. Oh, this might be the ending scene. Anyway, her smile is dazzling. Unlike the new town, the old town is all fresh snow. The streets are lined with fresh virgin snow, yet to be touched by anyone.
真っ白。
She said the line. She said the line. Airi sounds like a kid again. Her white bread melts into the snowy
歩
morning.
くの大変そ
You want to turn back?
う。まさか。
Yeah, I didn't think so. I smile and offer her my hand. Airi smiles back and gives me hers. The white scenery spreads in front of us, almost challenging us to step into it. It's over for the footprints in the sand. We join hands and start forward, feeling the warmth from our hands, sharing it. Each step carves down into the snow. We are leaving more footprints as we go. More snow lies in front of us, untouched but not for long. Airi suddenly
女
murmurs,
の子用のものは赤で、男の子用のものは青。
Yeah, I've noticed that. Easy colors, blue for boys, red for girls. When I was small, my parents did a lot of that. Blue for me, red for Sakuna.
咲くのは今となっちゃ青が似合うイメージだけど。
Haha, she is a quiet one. Airi squeezes my fingers. Her fingertips squeeze
じゃあ、
me.
二人の色は何色？
They're gonna do a title drop! Oh, fuck, this is so obvious! A color that isn't male or female. And the color of us, just like the way we're sharing the warmth of our hands. They're gonna see it, man. They're gonna see it. I look up. Everything in front of me is dazzling. Ditto. That's my answer. It comes out so naturally, too. Airi and I walked through this pure white scenery.
そうよね。
Airi's voice bounces happily. She steps into the snow again, almost like she's
そう
dancing.
だから変えていけるのよ。
The pure white blanket is gradually transformed as we
行
cross
き
it.
先は真っ白だから
We firmly hold hands, each telling the other that we'll be right here.
私たちの色に
We see our school come into view. Everything's pure white. Airi smiles. I chuckle too.
だから怖くないわ。一緒だもの。
Wait, I like this CD better. Those beautiful sleeves are happily flapping around.
シンゴ、もう一回言って。
Airi, that kimono really suits you.
シンゴさん言わされてらっしゃいます。
Dude, it makes me say all kinds of things, trust me. I scratch my face, a little embarrassed. But she does look amazing, all dressed up. I can't lie about
見
that.
たいなって言ったのはシンゴだもの。気合い入れて身支度したんだから。
そこはいっぱい褒めてもらわないとだよね。なるほど、アイリー似合う。見るからにおめでたい。
微妙な褒め方だ。
しかしアイリさん浮かれてらっしゃるのも確かです。晴れ着はほんとお正月っぽくていいよね。リュリュリュリュリュ
The morning of the first day of New Year. Airi and I have gathered all our friends and are heading towards Senna's house.
シンゴ、これなら母さん絶対驚くわよね。
You do look lovely, Airi.
さらっとのろけてらっしゃいますよ。おめでたい。
あと、今日は私とシンゴだけって母さん思ってるはずだもの。
いやさ、流れ的に俺たちは空気読んで遠慮するところではあったとは思うんだけどな。
Thank God Hayata's here. I'm sorry the guy was left out for so long, man. Our biggest bro. Best bro. We aren't going to Airi's house just to make our New Year's greeting with the Gakuin Cho. Talk of giving up living alone and returning home is also on the table. However, never mind that. You guys should totally come too. Everyone's amazed to hear that coming from me. Airi and I look at each other and
そう、
smile.
空気なんて読まないで。シンゴもみんなも。母さんだって賑やかなお正月には縁がないんだもの。みんなで行ってまずは驚かせてあげたいわ。
We can have our discussion after that, I guess. It might be a little much, but it is a new year.
兄さん、アイリー。
は
I know they're all surprised.
シンゴらしからぬセリフ。
How do you feel about this side of me,
シ
Airi?
ンゴも言わせたがってる。
Airi is enjoying herself immensely, twirling around her sleeves, flying out.
大好き。
And Daisuke, Airi. No policy better than honesty. If there's something you want to say, you need to come out and say
こ
it.
れはとりあえず、皆様、さん、はい。お前らの空気読めよ。
I automatically saw that. Joking, laughing, enjoying ourselves. We all walk onward.
Mashiro-iro Symphony Love is Pure White
Oh.
Remake for Full HD.
Oh yeah, they also did this in 9, right? When you finish the game, you get to have different screens. Oh yeah, they did this. All right, that's it for Airi's route. I'm going to directly continue to Sakuna's route, but I'm gonna end the recording here, do some cuts, upload it, and start Sakuna's route immediately. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching Airi's route, and we're gonna continue with Sakuna's route on the next upload. I'll see you guys. Ciao.